All right, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of this College Hoops 2K8 Legacy Mode. So, we are off to a good start. We are trying to defend our national championship. We're 4-0 right now, and we can do a brief little recap. Speaking of defending that national championship, and all four of these games are in the same week. First few weeks, we just had a chance to recruit. We also have an update there too, but wound up playing USF 195-59. We actually defended, in my own way, I feel like we defended our national championship by going back up against the team that we beat to win a national championship. We wound up beating Syracuse 95-70. Went over and played Jacksonville State, beat them 98-63. And then we had a very funny game, which was a very funny game for me. I don't know who was cosplaying as NJIT for this game, but they played out of their bodies, man. Very, very rough game. This is our closest game of the year. And if you know NJIT, it's a team that's available to you when you start a legacy mode, when you start a closed legacy mode, because there's two options. It's closed and open. Open, you can pick whoever you would like. You just inherit that record of whatever coach was there previously. So if they were like 101-5, then that's your record. If they're 0-0, that's your record. Whatever they have is what you have. You can max out your stats automatically from the onset. When it comes to close, you have a few schools that you can choose from, and this is one of your options. Start out with a 0-0 record. You get 5 attribute points to put wherever you would like. Like I said, NJIT is one of the options. So to see them give us our closest game, which was still, we won by 20, but still was hilarious to me. Never seen nothing like it. We're going to move over to recruiting and do a brief update there as well. So if you have been watching from previous seasons, we were initially recruiting A.W. Steele. A.W. Steele is presently being recruited by the top schools in the country. He wanted to be an All-American. I don't think anybody expected that. But we wound up bowing out. I think even with us being absent in his race, we are still 7th. So I'm actually gonna test something out just to check, because this is what I would call a free year for us, right? And I call it a free year because it really doesn't matter who we get to commit, right? We have our team built. Our team is relatively young. Majority of our recruiting needs to take place and be effective for next season. We're going to lose 5 people. Well, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're losing 6 players total, but we're losing 5 scholarship players. So we're losing our walk-on, who's 7'3". He's just there to be tall, if we need bodies. But to not throw off our rotation or our dynamic as a team, we don't need anybody right now. An All-American would come in and more than likely start at our program. So we're just kind of like, hedging our bets by just looking at different things and trying to just learn from our mistakes and try to get better as recruiters by just being active. These 2 guys are where we've been active. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually mute this for the time being. But Steele is more than likely going to go to VCU as it stands presently. Getting playing time is going to be very important. So I would say that we made a mistake. If I was being objective, I would say that we made a mistake. And if we're looking at it, VCU is at the top of his list and he wants to get playing time. Syracuse doesn't necessarily care about playing time. Like, that's not one of his priorities. His priorities are good coaching, being close to home, feeling wanted. VCU gives him all of those things. Whereas for him, being close to home and getting playing time, that's paramount. So the issue that we're going to run into here, or they're going to run into, because we're not at one of those schools, what they're going to run into is, if, say for instance, if Syracuse commits first, right? A.W. Steele will automatically drop down because he knows he's not going to get as much playing time. It happens all the time. So he might actually wind up going to Georgetown, but we'll see. what happens in that regard, we like I said, we don't necessarily need anybody, which is why you see this senior list being so small or so short. You don't see any JUCO guys this time around, just because we have a decent number of JUCO guys that we recruited. So there's nothing wrong with JUCO. We just want to be aware of what we're doing in terms of our team. We don't want to put anybody out. We don't want to have any situations where guys are getting replaced and now you're unhappy on the bench. Like, because Cardi got his spot taken, not because he's a poor player, but because we had a freshman come in and he was just better at the moment in terms of his overall grade. We still have to find a way to manually make him feel more included. I think finding another shooting guard would just completely mess all of that up. We thought about it. We could possibly redshirt somebody. But when we're looking at our juniors, we have somebody at every position. Not to say we're going to get all of these people, but we have somebody at every position except the center. So my way of thinking, if we get one of these guys, so be it. We just going to have to, good problems. It's unlikely, but good problems. Connolly, don't really know what's happening here, but we're going to try. He would be a good fit. And I would say this would be, let's play a what if. We're more than likely not going to get either one of these two guys, right? If we can somehow get Connolly, if Indiana, Northern Illinois, once again, like I said, George Mason being right there was a dead giveaway that we could have a chance to get this player. Some weird stuff is going to happen, I feel like. But if we can snag him somehow, right, he would immediately get redshirted. And then he would be available to play with this class if we can get all four. I feel like based on how much progress we've already made, I think we'll have a good shot at getting all of these guys. And a lot of them are local, so we're going to save a lot of points. But let's see. Like I said, this is the fun thing about recruiting is you really don't know. Really more so is just you trying your hand at different things. Now, because this makes the chapters a lot easier and it lets it have a better flow. We're going to move to our development drills for this week. We're going to work with Gabler. He's a senior, so we want to try to make him as good of an NBA or draft prospect as possible. It's unlikely. It's going to be real. Best case scenario, we can get him to Dark Horse. With his having a C potential, we don't really know what's going to happen. We're going to really have to be involved with his training and conditioning and his development drills. He's going to have to be the main person getting the development drills for the remainder of the season. So we're going to work on his handle. And let's see what else we have. We also want to work with LF St. Fort. That's another person who's close, but not necessarily close enough to being drafted. And I'm going to go actually look at his card. I think I'm just going to do attack basket. Well, no, his layup grade is an A, so let's actually check his card. Let's actually work on some defense for him. I'm willing to go work on rebounding and defense for the rest of the time that he's in this program. We can work on that type of stuff just to make him a little bit better as a prospect as well. But man, I hope that it all makes sense. I hope it's never like a situation where none of this stuff is making sense or it just sounds like I'm just talking real fast, but it's a method to the madness every single time. We don't ever want to hive ourselves in a predicament where we're going ahead and just doing stuff. And I can always tell when it's different. Yeah, I prefer it to be on B just because it makes some of the dribble moves a little bit easier. Like, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I'll save all of that for the current 2K. And speaking of current 2K, as we continue to expand and grow, we're going to, delve into other games. Basketball is always going to be the primary. Basketball games are going to always be the primary games that are played on this channel in terms of like, if there's a basketball game out, I'm going to try to play it. But we're going to branch out. We're going to more than likely start doing some GTA stuff. That is probably out of all the games that I've ever played, that'll probably be the game that I've played the most or the most consistently across however many titles they had that came out. So as we're continuing to see stuff for GTA 6, I definitely want to, be involved. I want to try to time it perfectly to kind of be, say for instance, if I wanted to do like a quick playthrough for a few of them, try to be done right as November's getting here. So it's a lot to consider. Streaming makes a lot of things easier. Pre-recorded videos are not bad. You just gotta be willing to dedicate that time, or to find a way to just honestly make it easier. So I'm still working with that as well. But I'm looking forward to all the content that we're gonna be willing to do. Trying to get better at Photoshop and all that type of stuff. So it's been fun, man. It's been a very, very fun experience so far. Hoping that everybody that has been able to be around, hope that you feel saying welcome to interact, feel safe in the space, you know what I'm saying? Feel comfortable. Sometimes it's gonna take a little focus. That's one thing I am working on though. Like when I need to lock in, it's gonna get real quiet. So those are gonna be the moments I need to chat at some point in time to kind of bring me back to reality, because there are moments I think when I've watched playbacks, I'll be zoned out. Like it's crazy. But those are our drills for the week. And we can keep moving. VCU being in a position to get an All-American just like that is tough. So that wouldn't be a bad job. I've already said this. This is my alma mater. I would definitely go coach there. That's not a problem. And make that program into what it became. Because for those of you that know, I went to VCU during that Final Four run, that would have been what, March of 2011? I was a sophomore. So yeah, it was quite a time, man. Nobody expected any of that stuff to happen. So what, statute of limitations, we like the celebration portion, we definitely celebrated. I'm gonna say that. But let's go ahead and get ready for this Duke game. We're gonna go ahead and scout. What's going on, my boy? Gonna go ahead and get ready for this Duke game. And we're gonna do this how we always do it, man. Duke, number 15 team in the country. And we're gonna, as always, go from standings to their team card so that we can see all the information that we need for this upcoming game. It's Coach K. Coach K is getting mighty close to retirement age, or that retirement range on the game. So we want to put ourselves in a good position to be eligible for such jobs. Now, we have one national championship already, right? If we can get another one, now we make ourselves a little bit more of a well-rounded candidate. So this is a job that may be available soon. You never know what can happen. So Bucky Pettyjohn is a preseason All-American. He was somebody that you saw, if you saw that segment for the 2K Sports season preview show. Demir Padilla was the #1 recruit in the country. DeAndre Dukes is a name that we recognize because he was one of the small forward recruits that we noticed while we were trying to scour the list for somebody that we can get to come on our program. Not a lot of game experience, but a lot of talent. We just played a really rough game against NJIT, which we won, but it still was a rough game. Funny enough, I think we got the same opponents damn near. They play us, and then we both play Illinois right after, so that's funny. But these are their stats. They really don't matter to me. We're going to be playing in Cameron Indoor. There's no stadium post or nothing crazy like that, so we don't have to be really worried about the capacity or any of that stuff. They do need to add that to basketball games, so it can't just be football games. Stadium post is fire, and it's necessary in those instances, but we definitely need that for basketball too. Cheyenne Kim is going to be their leading scorer. Bucky Pettyjohn is second up with 14 points a game. Taylor King has 11.6 points per game. He's a shooter, like a knockdown shooter. So we got to just watch out for everybody. 6.2 rebounds per game from Gary, whoever that might be. Padilla is going to be the assist leader. Cheyenne Kim, leader in steals. Kennedy is the leader in blocks. Petty John, 5 games in, the point guard is the leading field goal person. It's tough. Wood, if necessary, pause. 45.5% from 3 and 92% from the line from Kennedy. Worst shooter being Taylor King is crazy. And this is so funny to me. And I think it's just because of the time period. And I try to direct everybody to YouTube because you're watching on YouTube. If you want to know how good Taylor King was, or if you just want to hear information about him or whatever, see him play, the ABCD camp footage that I always reference, he's there too. Him and Lance Thomas are on this team. They went up against each other in camp. I don't want to say Lance was locking him up, but he was definitely playing good defense the entire camp. But he was playing good defense on Taylor King, and Taylor King had a name. That's how he ended up going to Duke. But they are both still on this team. But him being the worst shooter and he is a shooter is insane. So we're definitely going to have our hands full with this game. Run a very fast tempo, fast break. They're going to be out on the break, crash boards normal. They can put the ball on the floor and get to the hoop. Like now, I'm looking at the percentages. We're going to worry about that 3. They're an excellent free throw shooting team. Or they shoot a lot of shots from 3, so we want to defend that. They're going to press after baskets. They're going to be in man defense. And they're going to have 2-3 matchup as their secondary defense, with their pressure defense being back to man. So we have an adjustment that we can make to deal with that. Inbounds press is going to be half court trap. We know how to work with that. And as I won't say as always, we have had a habit of doing this, and I'm gonna actually take a screenshot because I actually want to. Like I said, I want to post on Reddit more. I think that the Reddit community and the Reddit community and the community on Discord is where you're gonna find majority of the people who are still rocking with this game. So I'm gonna take a quick screenshot of that just so we can know what the before and after effects of this game are going to be. We don't necessarily know if we're going to win. We're going to try to go into the game with a positive outlook and try to play well. And we're just going to go review some defenses just to make sure that we're using proper defense against a team like this. I think we might go 2-3 matchup zone for this game. Just trying to make sure we lock in, man. That's it. Trying to make sure that we lock in, get ready for this game. They're averaging 95 points a game. We are not letting that happen. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm going to go ahead and check my settings because it changed my controller around a little bit. So let's make sure everything else is straight too. Also gives you guys a chance to see the settings that we normally play with. This is what we have been playing with. If we wind up repeating, I'll go ahead and take a poll or something, or let you guys say in the comments if you would like us to change our sliders. Our sliders are difficult. I know everybody might feel like their sliders are difficult, but these are definitely not the easiest sliders to play on at times. Like, there's games that I've lost for absolutely no reason other than the sliders. Like, you make a bad choice, they're gonna make you pay. Make another bad choice, they're gonna make you pay. Before you know it, you're down 20 and the game's over. So, but let's get this money, man. I'm gonna send you guys to the pause screen and I will be right back. That way we can do the smooth transition. Appreciate your patience. Just had to make sure that I was going to be able to hear game sound in my headphones while you guys could also hear it.
It's time for
And let's keep it moving.
2K8. The Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks battle the Duke Blue Devils. This one promises to be a real battle. Hello, basketball fans. We're here at Cameron Indoor Stadium. I'm Vern Lundquist here with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wolfson. Give us your take, Bill.
I'll really be watching the matchup at the 4 spot. Kennedy is one of the strongest power forwards in the country. You can't help but notice what a smart player he is. He understands all the little aspects of the game. Payne is also a star at the power forward position. I love his offensive awareness. He knows how to manipulate defenders and really gets in their heads. Both looking to lead their teams to a win. We'll see who succeeds.
All right, man, let's get this money.
Passes it to the inside. The shot down low. The game's first basket was made by Ball. They're up 2-0. Padilla. Kennedy pulls the trigger.
Tried to have a smoother transition into that defense, but it didn't work.
Passes it up court. Goes up. Powered down the ball. And they now go.
Oh, no. What is it, right?
Gary catches it. High post. Passes. Left wing.
What the hell?
The triple was off the mark by Padilla.
That's just a blown assignment by the defense. You can't afford too many of those.
Ball.
This looks odd. Not gonna lie to you. Why they cancel my play?
Shot clock dwindling. Payne fires.
Oh wow, I thought they was gonna give him a humble.
Still a 2-point.
Oh, you know, no sir.
Double teaming.
We're not having that.
Cage ties him up, but the offense will keep the ball as the arrow's in their favor.
It's not a shot I would always shoot. If LF was there, we wouldn't mind that shot.
Kennedy inbounds the ball. Bounces it to the wing. Duke misses
The amount of space, I'm not comfortable with that. Not gonna hold you.
Dumps it off. Payne.
Oh, come on.
Gets the rebound.
Payne with a great
Two
offensive
big
rebound
misses.
there. He worked so hard to establish position.
Stolen by Payne. To the rim.
Two big misses.
He'll have a chance to the
You gotta make up for that, man.
A superior effort to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move.
Backs on the free throw for the three-point play.
Two big misses, man.
Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Vern, before the game, I talked with Coach Krzyzewski. He said he has great confidence in his players.
I don't know. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think I like this. I don't think I like the way the matchup going is spread out like that.
Turnovers and create some opportunities for easy buckets today, guys.
Thank you, Tracy.
They able to sit in the back and just chill, man. Try to chill out in the background, man.
Payne inbounds the ball. Gobbler passes way down court. It's blocked.
That's a block, okay.
Twice after that block, the kid comes out of nowhere to make some big-time injection.
Being able to do nothing is tough.
Leads him with the pass. The shot was
Being able to do
backed in
nothing
by
is
Payne.
tough.
They're up by 3. About 12 and a half
I'll
minutes
get y'all
left
asses
in the
home,
half.
man.
Has it left wing. Top of the key.
Hold on, what?
Dishes it to the free throw line. Padilla. Pettyjohn gets it right wing. One-on-one. Padilla from 20 feet out. Ball pulls it in. Bounce pass out left. Deflects the pass.
That's a terrible pass.
What a nice steal on the kick out. You could see him read it all the way.
Cage tosses it up court.
Ah.
Stolen by Duke. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
Padilla. Double grabs the rock.
How about the hustle of the little guys? Pulling it away from the big fellas.
King jams it in.
Trying to still figure out this defense. The defense looks so odd the way they have it set up.
No question what kind of defense they're in, Vern.
It's like you want to prevent threes, but like they're just missing. Wouldn't necessarily call it prevention.
Has it left wing. The offensive board gathered by Gary. Takes it up.
It's a good board. It's a good board.
Instead, he'll go to the line for two.
There's no arguing that call. He definitely got hacked.
Try to remember that we have T today.
Knocks down the first one. Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. He gets them both.
All right, we got to build this lead at some point soon. They're going to start trapping. I just got to pay attention to the way they do it.
Inbounds the ball.
We're going to step up.
Pass. Puts it up. No
Oh, come on.
But they're still up by 3. Stolen away by Bolton.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around.
Bro, it's always that second pass. It's always that. That's a backcourt violation. So it's always that second pass. I got to be careful with that.
Pettyjohn skips it to the top.
Trying to get there.
Hostel
It's a good pass.
Nice speed by Pettyjohn. But they're still behind by 1. Ball with the crossover. Last shot stuck.
Still get there, boy.
This fella is a fantastic offensive player, Vern.
Jake been waiting for his time to shine too.
Isn't going to cut it against him.
Releases.
Supposed to be right there on that goddamn pass.
And they're now behind by 1.
Oh, bro, come on. Bro, wrong way. See, mistakes. They're going to make you pay, man. They're going to make you pay for mistakes. They're going to make you pay for mistakes, man. You got to limit them as much as you possibly can.
This next one would put them in front.
And we already in the 80s. That's tough. They're already in the 80s.
And that one puts them ahead.
Okay.
Inbounds the ball. Leads him in. Takes it up. The lead pass sets up the flush by Payne. They're in front.
Turn your body. Let's go. That's a great double team.
These guys are having
and let's calm that crowd down.
Team play, Vern. As that turnover shows you, they don't have much in the way of chemistry at the moment.
Right wing. Passes it to the top of the key. Ball. Easy look.
Wow, what is that about?
He pulled down that offensive board like it was no problem.
Wow, yo, we're weak at the basket today.
By Cade. They're bringing the double team. Pettyjohn goes up, hits the layup after the pump.
He just held at the basket right now.
He's got 2. Here comes the trap. The Hawks.
Why are you out of Key? Why are you out of bounds, bro?
Coach Jones may have to deal with some
chemistry
issues after those stuff.
Let's see what we are. First up, what are the numbers looking like? 41. We already know that's going to improve. We have 5 turnovers, though. Definitely getting sped up. You're definitely speeding us up, man. So
inbounds the ball. Under 9 minutes left.
It look good so far.
It's stolen by Clemens.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly.
They look good.
Hammered in.
Yo, I like this kid. He's fast as hell. Having a guard that can play and they're quick, fast, can score, makes a big difference. Nobody stepped up. Just flat out got beat.
Thanks, Tracy. They're coming up with a little half-court trap defense, hoping it will force some turnover.
Whoa.
It's 1-on-1.
He's by himself. Oh, my God.
With the floater. Collected inside by Kim.
That wasn't even his man, Vern. It's just
You're fancy on him.
Defensive play.
Whoa. The game slowed him down, bro?
Rejection by Kim with the ball.
The game slowed him down, bro. That's filthy, bro. Come on, man. That's filthy. The game, you can literally see him slow down, dog. That's cool. I see what type of time we on today, man. You can't get the finish.
He'll have to get his points at the free throw line. He makes the first.
You don't want it to be one of those situations where you allow them to beat you in a way where you feel like you could have made an adjustment. You just got to find the adjustment earlier. That's all. Way to stay on your feet.
Kim bounces it to the low block. They rule this one goaltending.
They can't cry about it. You can go look at the replay. Can't cry about it though. So on the rebound, it is a goaltend. On the rebound, this is the goaltend. This is a goaltend.
Goes to the crossover. St. Fort shoots it. St.
Meanwhile, he can't make a layup.
Off target on the last layup.
The D was
Come on, turn around, turn around, turn around. That's hot ball.
To throw it off.
The Blue Devils will get a few of their starters back in the game.
That's tough though. You just missed 2 layups and
out left. Douglas backs him down. Kicks it out to the right.
whoa, he got the deflect. Wow.
About 6.5 minutes left in the half.
What a nice steal on the kick out.
Nope.
You could see him read it all the way.
Shut that shit right down.
Riddick ties it up, and that will be a held ball. The offense gets to keep it.
I'm trying to think, do I feel
Situational
tense?
pointed their way.
Do I feel tense? I don't want to play tense.
Kennedy inbounds the ball. Padilla.
Because right now they're killing our momentum. We got to kill theirs.
It, right wing. Uses the crossover. Feeds left wing. Snatched by Douglas. They still have a 3-point lead. St. Fort has it on the strike.
Bro, it's amazing to me that we can have so many plays occur where they do this type of stuff.
Left block. Ball to tie the game. Connects. And we're now all tied up 22. But it's recovered by Padilla.
Oh yeah. So you gotta turn faster than that.
At the top of the key. With the shot. Grabbed by Gary.
Gary didn't get that rebound by accident. He knew right where to be.
And it's still knotted up 20.
Can I get somebody to run to the goddamn basket?
In the paint. Gets the go-ahead bucket.
All right, we got to turn this up because I don't think I've been trying to find a reason. We've taken this to 0. We've taken it back to 75. We've done all types of things to try to make a little bit more sense. And we haven't landed anywhere that makes sense yet.
It's tipped, but it's retrieved by Kim. Pettyjohn behind the arc. Douglas gets the board inside.
Who was that?
Maryland Eastern Shore may have made some changes just now.
It's a good move, Clem.
For us from near their bench.
The Hawks just had a little meeting of the minds among the coaching staff.
And this has been a difference maker for us. That beat that backup team, the bench squad, bench mob.
So we could see this one turn into a track meet in a hurry, guys.
Stolen away by Clemens.
Oh, the quick hands. Before they even knew what hit them, he made
Why? See, this is what I'm saying.
Has it on the free throw line. Clemens passes to the left wing.
Everybody fucking stopping. I don't get it.
Bounces it to the low block.
He reached.
Gary yanks it down inside. Just over 4 minutes left in the half.
Gary did a good job to grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
Dishes to the wing.
We're getting close. We're getting a closeout. So I don't really understand.
They're going to try to disrupt the flow of the offense with this half-court trap.
Last shot laid in by St. Fort. Pettyjohn brings it up court.
Just a great matchup we've got here.
About to say, Coach, you're going to have to make a change. I think right now defense is our best course of action. Yeah, I'm trying to work on a setting that makes sense for all things really in game. My thing is I want them to just stop. They always stop running here. Like they'll get here and stop running. Right where you see Clemens at, they'll get right there, stop running for whatever reason. And we can get an easier bucket if you just keep going to the hoop.
Gary inbounds the ball. King gets it high post.
Hey, we need to be glued to Taylor King, bro. Let me make sure that pressure is right there, bro, because I do not have time for the nonsense. And wow, they also have Cole. Cole's on the floor, the guy that we was recruiting.
Releases from 16 feet. Douglas hauls it in. That's his 4th rebound thus far.
You know, Vern, a player with his shooting ability just has to shake off that miss and
shot, boy.
The last tray was cashed in by ball. Duke is really struggling.
You have to keep your head up.
Cardi is accepting his role too.
Playing with this guy.
That's right, and you never know when or where he'll find it. Hostel has it top of the key. Pettyjohn lets it go.
Just pulling up in his face like that is crazy.
He's 1 for 3 from downtown. Takes it up.
And one. Can't get one.
They push their lead to 5. 2:51 left in the first half.
They gave him one on that last attempt, that 3-pointer. They gave him one.
Gary from 20 feet out. Hustler pulls it down inside.
Oh, come on, bro.
Shot off, but the foul threw off his concentration just enough.
Knocks down the first one.
So even when the fast break is high.
And he'll come away 1 of 2.
Trying to see what he's saying at the same time. I can't see it. Sure.
Maryland Eastern Shore is shooting itself in the foot with all the turnovers. Tracy has something for us.
Coach Jones was not sugarcoating the issue. He told his assistants,
get here before they call us 5 seconds.
And then added, the only players I want on the floor right now
it's a midi.
ones that can take care of the ball.
It's tough. Double closeout.
Pettyjohn tosses it up court, but it's recovered by Cole. In the key,
it's tough. Tough. Switch sides. Yeah, he gave it to him.
Goes up, lays it right in. They're leading 35-31. Pettyjohn brings it up court.
That's not what I'm talking about. I think you're looking at the play that's coming from out of bounds. I'm talking about the play that's coming from like off a board. Out of bounds is not a problem. Out of bounds is cool. We can go up the wings because they're gonna trap them at the half court line. But off a board, we should be able to get to the spot.
Sizing up his man.
Bro, why are you sagging?
Beyond the arc. Misses.
That was dangerous too.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked. It was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault it.
Took a step. Oh yeah. He going that way. He going that way. Let's see if we can try to steal one more.
So we'll head the other way.
And I don't know. The game is weird.
St. Paul catches it out left.
Another missed board. There's nobody. I'm about to say there's nobody there at that time. Come on now.
He's got 6.
All these me bounds.
Duke is really struggling. Cole hands it off. Bounce pass to the stripe. King shoots the turnaround. Bricks it off the front iron.
As soon as he got the ball down there, the defense was all over him, making things difficult.
Out. He reached.
Clemens dumps it to the paint. Douglas.
I'm about to say, once you reach, you're dead. Once you reach, you're dead.
They got on this roll a while ago.
Every player is good at certain things. If you reach on me, I'm gone, bro.
It looks like they're
You don't get that steal, with the steal being as high as it is, it's a bucket. Forget that. We out too high.
Outright releases from 16.
That's cap.
The shot was knocked down.
That's cap.
They're now behind by 6. Here comes the trap. Passes it down low.
See,
He was more worried about
play back.
and had the ball knocked
No, they didn't give it to us. All right, cool. We live.
Oh, I guess that was just a frustration foul. Unless there's some other reason, I can't think of why they fouled right there.
King from about 19 feet with a good defense.
Ooh.
First half coming.
Did we get it off in time is the question. Nah, we didn't get it off in time. Did we? Yeah, we didn't get it off in time.
With the score 39-33.
We held too long.
What do you think of the first half, Bill?
I can't think of too much good to say about this game, so Vern, maybe you can do play-by-play and color.
But defensively, we've gotten to a point where we're doing better. Now, this is why I tell people never to get comfortable at the half. And I'm going to keep talking when they're done.
Player of the half, Bill.
Hey, this is the guy for me, Vern. Look at this scoring display.
The
He
guy
hasn't
for
been
me
afraid
is
to put it
crazy.
on the deck and take it to the 10 or pull up from deep and knock down the
what's
jumper.
it
A fantastic display.
Run across, ran back, and won. Tough.
Tremendous effort from our player of the half.
But all right, so, damn, man, I shouldn't have stopped maybe. But don't get comfortable at the half. I never get comfortable at the half. Typically, when you're coming out of this first half into the second half, it's where they start turning up. Yeah, we are playing great defensively at the moment. She can change in an instant. The starters back on.
The second half.
And they get ball first.
Dukes inbounds it to start the second half. Padilla dumps it off. Dukes bounces it to the baseline. Padilla has it left wing. Dishes high post. Bounced off the front rim by Pettyjohn. Tracy Wolfson has more on what went on in halftime. Tracy?
During halftime,
Can't shoot for shit, boy.
He told me that
Every time I talk shit to him, he has a better chance of making it. So
this half for them to hold on to this lead. Coach told me that he wasn't going to play this next half by the book, and that he'll try things that some might call counter.
Key, you cut him off.
I guess we'll see what he means soon enough.
Got there still. Got there still. Let's go.
Tracy, we'll see if they can do that.
Still got there. We straight.
Sensational teardrop. That'll bring
It's
a
key
tear to
fighting. That's
your
8
eye.
points. Work on a double-digit lead, man. Work on a double-digit lead. That's the next key. And then we got to build from there. I hate the way that they do that jump.
Padilla gets it outright.
That's a good screen.
Duke.
It's a hell of a screen. There wasn't nothing I could do about it. I couldn't change anything about that.
66% for the game. They're going to double team it. Hangs. Laid in.
Good take, Key.
He's 1 for 2 for the game. It's deflected, and it's scooped up by Payne. Finished nicely down low.
Ready to get there,
Last
boy.
shot.
No way he was coming up empty when he got the ball that close to the rim.
Hold on, who's the one?
Pettyjohn swings it to the left wing.
I'm like, who's the one right now?
Dukes. Page inbounds the ball. About 13 and a half minutes left in the second half.
Take, boy. I'm like, because you over here with us. Over here with the guards. That don't make sense.
To the inside. Kicks it out.
I need that to be an option, too.
Padilla shoots from the post. Bolton.
Like, add an option to name the court after the person that you've been coaching with and all that.
Ball. Dishes it inside.
Which sides? Oh, come on.
Intercepted. The
Hands is there. Hands is there. You stop running again, bro.
Keep the heat on.
It's like, big man, just keep going. I don't know if it's the tendencies. Do I need to change these? I don't think I can change them in game. Yeah, I don't think I could look at the tendencies in game. I'm going to test that out. I think it's the tendencies. I think if I change the tendencies, that may be what we need. The only thing is about them tendencies is when we start simming.
Gets the reach-in call.
Can't help yourself. Just fouling
He
us.
should concentrate on just getting good position instead of flailing away at the ball like that.
Gary gets the reach-in call.
Yeah, you gonna have to deal with him, bro.
It takes quick hands to get
He a
the
bucket.
theft, and he was
He's
just
a bucket,
slow
bro.
that time.
You got to guard him.
Payne Inbounds the ball.
And like I said, if you reach, you dead. So you got to choose something. You going to keep reaching. Don't got to make the game difficult, bro. Just got to act like you know how to hoop. That's it. Get around, get around.
Dukes catches it, right wing. Throws it up. Kennedy.
That's what you feeling like?
Gets it to go.
It's tough. And they gave us no contest. Nobody jumped.
Just over 12 minutes left in the second half. Goes up. Jam.
Nobody jumped, so bump it.
Points, and he's the top
Stay there. Stay with him. Stay with him. Stay with him.
Swing pass, left wing. Pettyjohn. Catches it, right wing. The three-point attempt missed by Padilla. Gobler passes it up court. Bolton, lead pass to the
And one. See, the oop is there. I went to instant replay in NCAA basketball 10. Yeah, the instant replay, and this is not bad. Like, let's pause for a second. Instant replay here is not bad. It's just not, you know what I'm saying? Faces and all of that, just not clear. Like, you see how it's kind of got that wacky look to it. Like, he just looks, it looks more pixelated. Whereas that turn around 09, 10, graphics are looking a little bit better, a little bit cleaner. So I go to NCAA basketball 10 for thumbnails. All gameplay comes from here. Like, I think I've never done a legacy in NCAA basketball 10. I think I tried it. I just don't like the gameplay, which is maybe odd, but everybody has a preference.
Picked off by Payne, and that'll be his third steal so far.
The intercept. What great reflex.
Come on, Key.
He pounced
Here we go, boy.
and picked that one off easily.
Turn with the wrong person.
Kennedy takes it up. Payne
Good work,
puts it in.
but he get active. He can't dribble.
7 feet.
Jumper is crazy. Key, jumper is crazy. And missed the board?
That could be a lift for the
And he
defense.
missed the board, yo.
Stop a score like him inside. It's always a boost.
Gary
Whoa.
raises up. Nails the
They
jumper.
gonna always get the humble. They gonna always get the humble. You gotta let it happen.
Under 11 minutes left in the second half.
They're coming with a little half-court trap defense right here.
Nice pass. Payne double clutches, finishes in close.
All right, so he can come out actually. For real. You got too many points, gang. We gotta spread the well. You got too many points.
15. Takes it up. The finger roll was laid in by Kennedy. He's got 10. Gobler brings it up the floor. Bolton gets
That's a
it
midi,
left wing.
Bo. That's a midi, bro.
But they're still out in front by 13.
Ooh. Right over the arm is crazy.
Pettyjohn hands it off. Skip pass, right wing. Duke, no good from three-point land.
What a good job on the defense to make him think about that shot.
Bolton.
Oh yeah, I see something. Oh yeah.
Backs in. Cage with the hook shot.
That's a guard. Oh my God. Oh yeah, there's too many dribble moves. Sorry, gang.
He's doubled up.
Sorry, gang. There's too many dribble moves. We're going that way.
Bolton
Too many
right
dribble
up,
moves.
Going the other way. The arrow.
And let's make sure that we monitor. And I keep forgetting we could just go quick screen and see what's what. Hold on, whoa. Sometimes that quick screen makes it weird.
Inbounds the ball. Outright. Dishes to the baseline. Bolton.
Is this a zone of some sort?
St. Fort catches it down low. That
See, all them free throw line jumpers is just funny looking.
Next time, believe me, he's going to make them pay for
That's a hell of a block, Wiley.
St. Fort tosses it up court. Maryland Eastern Shore maybe switching things up a little bit.
Way to keep running.
Has a report for us. Tracy?
The Hawks had a very animated discussion on their bench just a moment ago, Ryan. One of the players
I'll take that from you.
Why are we rushing our shots so much, guys?
And we look good, man.
He told them slow things
Like I
down
said, a
and
back-to-back
shoot the
is...
shot clock on every
Thinking about going
possession.
back-to-back is not crazy. Thinking about the possibility of going back-to-back is not too far-fetched.
Set to inbound the ball. Gary inbounds the ball. Feeds baseline, hangs in the air, hacked on the way up,
Good foul.
and he'll get.
What subs are being made? There's no need. We don't have time for subs yet. We don't need a sub. Said I don't want to be stat focused, but yeah, starters, y'all need to get on your job. Starters, get on your job because it's almost time for you to come out.
Can't sink the first.
Boy, don't lie. And who do we have next, fam?
Good on number 2.
Then we got FAMU next.
Just over 8 minutes left in the second half. Bolton goes up. It's blocked. Big time rejection.
It seems like nothing can destroy this guy, but he will destroy you in a heartbeat.
Everybody needs to find a home.
The crossover.
That's crazy.
Hetty John beats it to the right wing.
Cam, considering how much he's been struggling, they're lucky it's still tied up. If he could just give them a little bit more offense.
There we go. That's what I need you to do. And that's the reason why I'm running to the sides. Just to let them have the lane all to themselves and just run. I think if I'm close to the lane, they won't do what I need them to do.
Takes it up. Pulled in by Bolton. He attacked it with everything
I made a
he
mistake
had,
and
but
he's...
it still wasn't enough.
Good defense.
I made a mistake and he made up for it. Good shit.
Last shot laid in by St. Fort. Dukes inbounds the ball.
Coach Krzyzewski saw something out there he didn't like.
All right, I think that panic is setting in, boy.
He wants to make sure that everyone is working together out there.
Kim. Hetty John takes a 3. Gets it to...
Gotta give him one.
He's shooting 50% from deep. The Hawks have got a nice lead.
Ooh, good jump.
By Duke. The break is on. Goes up.
Good jump. I like that. Good jump. That's the thing. They're going to make us pass.
Takes it up. Slams it home.
Just not good enough.
Chance for a three-point play.
They're going to make us work.
St. Fort knocking down all these shots is going to help this team immensely just in terms of confidence for him.
He can't come away with a three-point play.
No board right there for my guy. It's crazy. It's a preseason. Ooh. It's a preseason All-American. He just gave it up like that.
Left in the second half.
Just throw it down.
His coach is going crazy on the sidelines. Last shot dunked down by Cage.
Try to run a play for him right quick before he gets taken out.
Gets the bucket.
Good shot, boy.
He's 2 for 2 from three-point range. Gobbler brings it up court. Ball hangs. Block.
That's a block. Is crazy.
Loaded off the floor to time that block.
Wonderful
Some Duke shit.
anticipation by the defender.
Unloads. Good from downtown.
Some Duke shit. You can always count on them to get him some Duke shit.
St. Fort goes up. Stops it. 5:50.
Got to know how to deal with it, though. Yeah, I got a little bit of momentum. It's cool.
Kennedy passes to the wing.
Give it back to the big. Let him shoot.
Poked away, but it's recovered by Kennedy. The steal by Gobbler.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around, then pounced. Such a
Oh,
deep
man.
burn.
St. Fort.
Oh, my
Fort
God.
grabs the rebound. Beats it to the elbow.
Oh, you kill him.
Pokes
Oh,
free,
how?
But it's recovered by Gobbler.
Nah, PG choice. Move. My point guard? Come on, bro. I hate that they let that be a thing.
Defensive position at the right place.
Good foul.
Right
I hate that they let that be a thing. My point guard is getting locked up. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Both teams
I guess.
making a few lineup changes. He gets them both. King will check into the
We're in a good spot, though. I'm going to go opposite way.
Douglas inbounds the ball. Right around 5 minutes left in the second half. Ball gets it left wing. Bounce pass, left block. Douglas. Double clutches.
A steal? A steal.
Anticipation and quick hands.
Come on, bro. A steal.
Clemens ties him up, but the arrow is going the offense's way. So
Let him turn into a magician right there. Good defense, though. Great defense. It was definitely a bucket. It should have been a bucket, but good defense. Feel like I was step for step with him.
Duke dishes to the low block.
No jump. Nobody jumped. Nobody jumped.
He's shooting 33% of the game. Clemens brings it up. Takes it up. Nice shot from the low block.
That's what y'all asking me to believe. You're asking me to believe that nobody jumped. Or that nobody thought it was in their best interest to jump.
Tipped away.
It's good defense. It shouldn't just be a deflection. That was really good timing. And he's pretty good defensively.
Skips it to the right. Gary backs down. Dukes takes the shot. Gary rips down the offensive rebound. Errant last shot by Padilla. Under 4 minutes left in the second half.
Oh, no, don't. Oh, wow. About to say something crazy. And one.
It's tough to fault him. Last shot laid in by St. Fort. Gary dumps it off.
LF is our leading scorer off the bench. That's the crazy part. He's the team leading scorer off the bench.
Douglas gets the board inside. The alley-oop. Intercepted.
What?
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it in there.
Goes up.
I mean, ooh.
Snatched off the defensive glass by St. Fort. The break is on.
He couldn't get
Oh,
it that
man.
time. And the D did a great job of making it tough on him.
I'll whack his hell for that, bro.
Clemens, nice little crossover.
No, everything is a block down there. They got that lock. They got it locked down there, boy.
Kim is
They got it
out of the
locked
floor.
down there.
Didn't get much of a rest.
Stay.
St. Fort inbounds the ball. The quick three off the inbound was missed by Ball. They're still up 15.
Turn him. Oh, you don't want to pay attention.
From deep, Douglas pulls it down.
You'll want another shot with that much space. He knows he can make it.
Passes, top of the key, Clemens. Gets it inside. St. Fort, the tough shot.
Good shot.
Bricks it off the back of the rim. But they still lead by 15.
Oh, yeah, no. We're definitely not having. Whoa.
Here's the double team.
Huh? After you do that, like, okay,
But the possession
that's a
arrow
no.
pointing to the
After you
offense.
start seeing all that dribble through the legs and back, and we're going to go back this way and all that, bro, double team that. Get close.
Padilla dumps it inside.
Look like he got shot. I never understand that animation. It's a block, but he's falling forward.
He makes the first heady jump.
Man, let's take him out and actually, he gonna be mad at us, but
Is needed out on
he gonna be happy he got in the game.
the rest.
Cause we should have redshirted him. Now that we thinking about it, we should have redshirted him. But it is what it is.
He gets
Try to
the second
find a way to
goal
keep
as
him
well.
happy.
Boatner to make his first stint on
Now their inbounds press is different, so we're gonna switch up our approach. Whoa.
And it's gathered up by
I didn't even get an option.
Hands it off.
Oh, the quick hands before they even knew what hit them. He made
Not
up
even-
for that one. He needs to make
It's a
sure he
clusterfuck of a
keeps the
play.
ball, too. If he's gonna foul him
It's a
that way,
clusterfuck of a play.
Completes the three-point play.
So like I was trying to say before they started just making me do random shit.
The Hawks should slow it down and use some clock. Takes it up.
And one.
Can't convert.
Of course not.
He'll go to the line for two. Knocks down the first one.
They can't let it be a 20. It don't even make sense. They can't let it be a 20-point loss.
He's off on the second.
Cameron Crazies is not having it.
Dumps it off. Low block. Feeds it to the free throw line. And it's controlled by Duke.
This is unlimited turnovers there.
He knew exactly what
No block. We had 15 turnovers today, 15 turnovers today. 15 and 15 on each side, 18 and 18 on each side. Shit full of shit, but it's cool. Thank you for the foul. Best free throw shooter on the team. Just a flat out miss. Here come the threes. Here come the threes. Here come the threes. Whoa. And we got and the funny thing is we got the block. This game has this weird glitch where you get the block and they call it as a foul too. So clock management, because now the game is the gaming. So clock management, and we can lead the team how it is. We got 2 free throw shooters. That's on the floor. It's cool. It's not the end of the world. Clemens, he's not the greatest free throw shooter. But yeah. That's a tough take, boy. Tough take. Turn him.
He's double teamed.
We're gonna pass back.
Dishes, left wing. Padilla hands it off. Tosses it up.
I'm gonna let y'all do y'all jobs down there, man. I leave the bigs alone. That's where they're trying to bait fouls down there. So
Boatner inbounds the ball. The Hawks.
And they still no foul yet.
Pretty much in the bag. Douglas with the teardrop.
It's game time.
In close.
Great job to hang on to the lead. They're doing it all out there.
Gary from 17 feet out. Gets
whoa.
Padilla misses the long one. 35 seconds left in the game. He got the look he wanted to there, Bill.
I wouldn't let him have too many more of those. He can light you up in a hurry.
Oh, wow. And making him back up instead of taking him to the cup is crazy.
To the middle.
Get out the paint.
Passes it back to the top of the key. Riddick.
Don't let him reach. Don't let him reach.
To the middle. Backs down.
Some midi. Yes, an ugly jump shot.
Deflected, but it's tracked down by Padilla. Can't get it to fall. That'll do it.
I can live with that.
Maryland Eastern Shore knocks off the Blue Devils.
Live with that. So now this is the closest game. So now we can't say NJIT is the closest game anymore, which is good because that would be crazy. Good game from LF off the bench. Once again, leading scorer off the bench. He is the one player that we had that I can say was a starter. Could have let his confidence plummet. But I say all due respect to Greg Gumbel. Rest in peace. I'm gonna cut that off. We're gonna wrap this up in our own way. Great game. I can say that as this team has improved defensively, that percentage has dropped. And we were looking for a remedy to that issue. That's the answer right there. Get your team to improve. Whether that be by recruiting and development or by development, whatever you need to do to make your team better, you just go ahead and do it. I did it by recruiting and development. I would implore you to do the same. 57% from the field is really, really good. We put up 80 points. We kept them below their average. Their average, I think at the time, was a 95 points a game. They're well below that. They shot 36% from the game, which is not the lowest percentage in the world, but you definitely want to keep them around 35 or lower. I think there's an achievement for keeping them below 35%. Excuse me, T is getting me. So, I definitely want to make sure I keep them in that same vicinity. The team got much better. 18 free throws is crazy, but it's to be expected for where we were. We had a lot of turnovers today. This is probably one of the most turnover-ridden games that we've had in this legacy mode outside of maybe the first year. And I don't even think we had that many turnovers in an actual game for the first year. But we out-rebounded them, which is good. We out-assisted them, which is really difficult to do at times on MOP. They have more steals than we do, which you very, very rarely ever see. A lot of points in the paint on our side. That's where we typically do a lot of our damage. I try not to shoot a lot of threes. As you can see, we only shot 6 of them. Just because I don't want to say just because. It's really just in flow of the offense. I let the team decide what we're doing. But the preseason All-American, I think it is Bucky Pettyjohn, has 16 and 6. DeAndre Dukes had 15. Kennedy, I don't know his first name. Daryl Kennedy had 15. Padilla, the number 1 recruit in the country from last year, he only had 4 points. He went 1 for 11. You also see Kalen Cole, another person that we recruited. One of the guys that we saw I think we saw him during his freshman or sophomore year, because this is the 4th year. He's a freshman. He would have been a freshman when we started, so he was a freshman. We kind of tracked him. He wound up being an All-American, but that potential we're not rocking with. But you see that grade though. That rating is crazy. But only 2 points. 2 points off the bench for Taylor King. I do not see Lance Thomas, so that is either A, he graduated, which wouldn't make sense, or he transferred. On our side, once again, the point guard point totals are going to always be on the lower side unless we get a lot of points in transition. But 8 assists for Judd Gabler, 17 points for Herbert Payne, 18 points off the bench for LF St. Fort, 6 and 2 for Wiley Cage, which is really not that great, but he had a good matchup. And then there's more so balance outside of Boatner. He came in the game late. So good win. Not really mad at anything or finding the need to focus on anything in particular after that game. So we're going to make calls. And now, once again, like I said, we're going to have that opportunity to focus on recruiting and what I think is going to happen. Like I said, we're not losing any sleep over any of these guys, because ultimately we don't have no more free time. But ultimately, we don't really have to recruit anybody this year. And I know that may sound crazy, but we really don't have to recruit anyone this year just because our team is really set and we have a red shirt. So this is like what I will refer to as a free year. If you get somebody, great. If you don't, it's fine. Like, I'm not tripping off of that. We've been able to secure the number 20, number 16, and the most recent offseason, we were the number 9 ranked recruiting class in the country. So we've built a decent team. You've been in the top 20 all the seasons that you've been playing, and it's only been, 3 seasons? Top 20 recruiting classes, and you find a way to get a natty already. So you're kind of in a good spot right now. So we don't have to recruit anybody or have somebody commit. But this is what I want to see. Who's going to commit first? Because he doesn't care about playing time. He does. I think if he goes to VCU, he ends up at Georgetown. That's what I think. That's my prediction. I know they have like crystal ball on some websites. And this is our first sim of the year. And actually, hold on. Let me actually change it. Because they're gonna change it after this game is over with. We're gonna finally have a in conference record. I won that game by 36, and I was crossing my fingers, praying to God we didn't lose that game. This team didn't beat anybody last year. They went 0-26. So look, man, you don't break your streak against us. That's all I ask. All right, and let's see what we got. We got an email. All of our guys. We just sending emails, man. Oh, we don't have enough time. We got a camp. This is the funny thing. We have a campus tour for a guy that's not even gonna come here. Cause watch, I think we have our development done already. Let's actually do that. I just saved. Let's see what we get. Cause they should be giving us a college hoops tonight too. Early signing period. Okay, we're in the top 25. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not gonna hold you. I expected that though. All right, let's watch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Greg Gumbel here with my partner, Clark Kellogg. Coming up on College Hoops Tonight, we'll recap the biggest games of the week, as well as tell you where the top recruit in the nation is headed. But we begin with a special player who was an easy choice as our player of the week in college basketball.
Stokes showed up in a big way, not once, but twice this week. It was an easy choice with the performances he strung together.
Now, let's turn our attention to some of the action of the past week in the NCAA with our games of the week. We had a pair of top 25 teams in an old-fashioned grudge match. Arizona beat Kansas State.
It was a real treat to see these teams both come to play in what turned out to be a fantastic game. They showed us why they deserved their spots in the top 25. This was an entertaining and fun game to watch. Horn was the hero of this one with a terrific performance. His double-double really gave his team the lift they needed. Watching him basically put his teammates on his back and single-handedly carry them to the victory in a big game situation like this was stupendous.
And what a game we had as two top 10 teams squared off. Texas A&M got by Oregon.
The Oregon Ducks didn't hold up their end of the bargain in this matchup. What we thought was going to be a close game ended up being a blowout.
Texas A&M played some absolutely stifling defense. They made the guys on the other side work for every basket, and you can see that reflected in the shooting percentage. They never let up on the defensive end. That really took the pressure off the offense and allowed them to dictate the tempo of the game. To me, that was the biggest factor.
As much news that happens on the court this time of year, there's also big news that happens off the court as well. Perhaps one of the biggest names to be floating around in recruiting made up his mind recently. The Texas Longhorns are already celebrating, and all this is for a player that is yet to set foot on the university's grounds.
Galbraith is the type of player that coaches dream about. Everyone on that campus was buzzing about this signing.
He's a high school legend where he grew up down south.
He's going to be a very important player for this program, Greg. Not only was he a tremendous player in high school, but he was a tremendous winner as well, and he'll bring that mentality with him. When you find a player that has the ability to score and defend as well as he can, with a bulldog attitude to boot, you have a major building block.
That'll do it for us here in the studio. For my partner, Clark Kellogg, I'm Greg Gumbel. Thanks for watching College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer. Enjoy the exciting week of college hoops action to come.
All right, so got a chance to get that out the way. I thought we was going to, look. I want to know what College Hoops Tonight has against us. They don't show us no love. None. What do we have to do? Do we have to be the #1 team in the country? And I'm being childish. But I really want to know. I really want to understand, what do we have to do to be able to be on College Hoops Tonight? We just want a little love. Yeah, nah, look, I'm about to be right with you on that. I'm about to skip them too. We don't get any love on there, so. But meantime, between time for the time being. And I saw you say no. Nah, definitely haters. But I saw you say no because he committed to another school. We felt it. We knew it was happening, bro. We knew it was happening, man. Ain't nothing we could do. But like I predicted, he cares about playing time. So he's going to Georgetown. We just wanted to track it. We didn't want it to be a situation where we just didn't know what was happening. But we're going to go ahead and remove him off the list because we're not going to get him. Like I said, this was a free year. We could go all in here and really all in with our juniors. Like I said at the top of the video, top of the stream, my perspective now is we've built our team. I can do this the right way. So I'm going to go ahead and have another chapter, I'm sure, after the stream is over. The recruiting strategy is, as it stands right now, is to, if we get somebody, fine. If we don't, that's fine too. Right now we have 2 shooting guards. One who is graduating next year though. which is why you see us have a junior on for every class on this list, I try to match them up with somebody on the target list. Now, I don't do that for the freshmen because more than likely by the time we get the freshmen to their senior year, they will auto-generate so many new recruits that it won't really make a difference. They're like, you would think you're gonna get the number one guy because they're the number one guy as a freshman, and they'll be like number 50 because they've generated so many new recruits over the next couple years. But we have 2 shooting guards, we have 2 small forwards, 2 point guards, 3 point guards. And we kind of started to stagger them because we have Hassan as a red shirt. Gabler is, of course, his last name is Gobler, but I call him Gabler. Gabler is our only senior right now, so we only have to replace one person. I like to keep a scholarship open in the event a transfer wants to come through and they're decent. Because you can't play immediately. It's not like present day we can just hit the portal. It don't work like that. And then we have 2 power forwards and we have 4 centers as it stands right now. 2 of which are going to be leaving next year. These 2 guys are going to be graduating. So we have, if I'm not mistaken, 6 juniors, 5 of which are on scholarship. And now that's fire. Nah, do that. Yeah, he said he's gonna make a beat before his stream and then stream. Like, hey, do that, bro. That sound lit to me. That's my guy, man. I anybody wondering who I'm talking to, man, shout out to Mr. Batman, man. He's showing up to damn near every stream that I've had except probably one. And that's because it was, matter of fact, I think he pulled up. I think it was like midnight. I think he still pulled up. Like, he's been at every stream, son. So shout out to him, man. I appreciate him. But the way we're gonna continue to approach this recruiting for the rest of the year, we're gonna take what we can get. We're gonna focus on our juniors because we're gonna lose a decent amount of our team next year. And if we can replace them with decent guys, then we'll be pretty solid. Like I say, JUCO is definitely not something that you should ignore. Use it as a tool. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And that's surprising. The number one JUCO person is not committed, which is tough. Yo, VCU is greedy. VCU is greedy. Now, I know my sophomore year, they did lose a lot of people. So, yeah. But they're greedy with it. They're going to put together a nice team, though. Maybe Coach Grant will leave, go to another school, because I know that Duke job is coming available soon. Syracuse should be available soon. And when you start to think of those upper echelon schools, they're going to go for like Anthony Grant from VCU. Mark Fox is already gone, or I think Mark Few is still with Gonzaga, so they're going to somebody's going to snag him from Gonzaga. Then Gonzaga's going to become available. It's going to be a bunch of jobs. Coaching carousel is going to be interesting, but we're going to try to put ourselves in position to do our thing in that regard. And let me fix this record, actually, while I'm sitting here. It's the fact that we've only been doing this for next Thursday will make 2 months. And we've learned so much in such a short amount of time about this streaming stuff, man. It's not as easy as it looks. You're going to run into technical difficulties. You're going to have to be I don't like the way that looks. Trying to fix this record on the side. And it's weird because like it'll be censored and then it'll throw itself off. Which I don't really understand. Hey man, look, this is gonna have to work, gang. I like it where it is. We can stay right where it's at. If that don't work, it's not gonna work. All right, but went ahead and fixed that, man. We've learned a lot. Short amount of time. Got our development done for the week. Let's move. We're gonna go all in with Connolly, see what we can get. Like I said, the dead giveaway there for me is George Mason. Like, what the hell is George Mason doing recruiting him? And I'm actually gonna go back and add Steele back just so that we can see when he commits. If he doesn't commit before this early signing period, I think I honestly would be shocked by that. Typically, those guys are gone by the end of this early signing period. All Americans, you may get lucky every once in a while and find like a random, but typically they're gone. All right, they're gonna keep blessing us with this, so we're gonna keep taking advantage of it. So these 3 recruits for the time being are, I don't want to call it glitched, but that I don't know. Beat syncing. Hey, nah, that's the funny thing about being around for AI now. You can figure out damn near anything with AI on this game. And we're just tracking. We're not wasting no points on you. You can figure out damn near anything. I remember I tried to make a thumbnail some years ago and had the roughest time because I don't really know nothing about Photoshop at the time. I'm more of a science-based person. So trying to do creative stuff would be a little bit more difficult. Like playing instruments and stuff like that is cool. But like me trying to do any type of thumbnail, any type of art just would just go horrible, son. So being in a space now where I could just be like, chat, show me how to do X, Y, Z. Shit works, man. Like like for example, some of the thumbnails that I used, I can honestly say are AI. I would upload game screenshots and let them just do what they do and just kind of try to make it reasonable. But lately, been trying to get better at Photoshop with different stuff, like putting out little stuff for Reddit, all that type of stuff. And I think we week 7. All right, so we got to work on whatchamacallit in the next week too. But just trying to get better overall with different stuff, and we're gonna go attack the basket with him, and then LF. What we got? I think if LF is a better defender, I think that will. Yeah, I like that idea. I think if he's a better defender, like it gives him a better chance to get right. Hey, nah, look, how can I say? So this is what I would say, right? Figure out the style of thumbnail you want, right? Or like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Do like I did in the sense of like, I figured out what type of thumbnail I wanted, and I just asked chat to walk me through it. Like, walk me through step by step how to do this. I'm about to say, nah, music is, I don't want to say it's easy, but I'm about to say it comes second nature to me. I'll say that too. I'm with you on that. Laying the ball up is crazy, Judd. But nah, man, you'd be surprised what that joint to come up with. I think for creative stuff on chat, I think I've been more so asking it to like show me how to do something step by step, I'll find like an idea. Like there's a video I saw that I don't know why, it's very simple. I'm sure it's very simple to him. I don't know if he has editors or anything like that, but very simple. It's a Bordeaux video. Like it's his face with like 4 different schools, colors, and logos in the background. Real simple, but it looked good. I think a long time ago, I think I learned how to blend 2 photos together, but I forgot. Asked you to teach me again. Easy. I'm about to say the dope thing about the Photoshop thing is like, once you get the hang of it, it's over with. You can just keep doing the same thing over and over. You can kind of like, what I wanted to get was a like a template. And that's what I wanted. I wanted a template because I didn't want to have to, say for instance, like this week, I've streamed every day. Right? I've streamed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. If I had to wait on chat or if I had to go through the process of fighting with chat to get a thumbnail, it'd just be way too much, bro. It's crazy. So got to a point where we made a thumbnail. We're just gonna kind of work around with it and see where we land with it. So yeah, man, all of this stuff is a process, man. It's a wonderful thing to sit and learn something new. I'll definitely say that. I'm about to say this lock on defense is trash at times. Gotta lock in so we can pass. We need some denials, bro. Come on. See, that it's always the lock on. The lock on will jack you up. And it's like the whole point of the drill. They tell you like use the lock on, but the game will decide if you're gonna pass or not. See? It's not meant to be for him today, man. It's not meant to be. Every once in a while, we'll make it work. Trying to figure out what skills to work on with him in bonus drills for the next few years. I'll kind of just let it be what it was. After it was a foregone conclusion, you just gotta let it ride. Yeah, no, we posting. I ain't holding the button. I'm about to say, I ain't holding the button. We sitting there posting. Pause if necessary, but we definitely sitting there posting. But it's just sometimes it has a mind of its own and just kind of does some weird stuff. So it is what it is. I have to look at what he really, really needs to work on. I got to take a look at his card because we got to do that anyway after this next game. Playing against UCLA. Still been howling. They're 8-1. All right, so we can start our script. We'll start our scouting chapter from this particular screen. We'll go back to it. We'll go back to it. And of course, as always, we'll go to Pac-10, UCLA, and we're moving backwards now. Normally we end on this card. And I said I was gonna go look at Duke's too. But let me actually open up this what would be El Gato Studio to get the screenshot. Because we also wanted to see what was the word with Duke. That defensive efficiency is toast now, my boy. See, it be like that. Threw that joint all out of whack. be like that, man. And I'm gonna go back and focus on what we need to focus on. Like I said, we're focusing on scouting for UCLA. A grade offensively, C+ grade defensively. They run a man defense, which we know how to work with. 2-3 defense is their secondary defense. Their pressure is going to be man-to-man, so their primary and pressure are the same. Full court press is their inbounds press. And we know how to deal with that as well. They'll push up to the line. We just got to figure out the sides, figure out our passes, and be smart. We've got to be a lot smarter with our passes than we were last game. Equal amount of shots from close and from three-point range. Normal offensive tempo. Fast breakers, okay. To be expected. I don't recognize any of these names, so these are, for the most part, all new recruits except for Chase Stanback. That name I recognize, but they do have balance. Harbaugh is the shooter, okay. About to play in front of was 80%. So we're gonna play in front of about what, 8,000 or so? Math right. No, that's not. That's cap. It's like, no, we're gonna play in front of like 9,600. Yeah, it should be about 9,600 to 10,000. So that's not too bad. Not somebody not doing the math right, and if somebody was me. Look at who they played. All right, man. It's almost time for us to go play Jeffrey Jordan and them, man. Michael Jordan's son is on this team. He's a walk-on, but he's still on the team. So we'll be able to play him soon, or play against his team soon. I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys to the pause screen so we can do our transition, man. All right, as I continue to work on the graphics and stuff for the channel, I've just started working on the logo. So I know for a while you guys may have seen a technical difficulties image as the profile picture or the header photo or whatever. We've transitioned to what looks like a spade. Funny enough, I came across like just a random playing card while talking about playing spades with my cousins. And that was the inspiration for it. So that's where we landed. So yeah, man, moving on to the next game of the stream. Us versus UCLA. We're going back to UCLA. This will be our revenge, hopefully, for that loss that we had during our first season. Our first season, we got the 15th seed because we won the conference tournament. We wound up losing to UCLA by 1. And I'm trying to think, was it 79-78 or was it 77-78 was the score? I got to go back and look. But we lost by 1. We're hopefully not going to do that today. And once again, we have a cutout. I don't like when that happens, but let's go fix it. All right, had to go ahead and take care of that. Appreciate y'all patience. Let's get it. Not being able to change the jerseys is crazy. Giving them all those alternate jerseys and only having it for the user is kind of wild.
Get ready for
Go let the commentators do their thing.
The Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks battle the UCLA Bruins. This should be a whale of a game. Hi there, everyone. We're here at Pauley Pavilion. I'm Vern Lundquist with my partner, Bill Rafter, and our sideline reporter, Tracy Wilson. Give us your take, Bill.
I'll really be watching the matchup at the 4 spot. Grams, he's arguably the best power forward in the nation today. He's an outstanding defender in the low post, and he has wonderful fundamental skills down there. Payne is also a capable power forward. He's got tremendous hops, and I'm sure it won't be long before we see him send it in with reckless abandon. Both of them are great competitors. It should be a compelling game to watch.
Bolton pulls the trigger.
Oh, come on. You got to hit that key.
And it's still all tied up 0. Now let's check in with the third member of our team, Tracy Wolfson. Tracy?
Guys, earlier today, I caught up with Coach Howland. I asked him about facing a team with such strong offense, and he said, you're right. They can be very explosive, and that's our #1 concern. But I have all the confidence in the world in our ability to frustrate them defensively. Right?
Thank you, Tracy.
What I like is his ability to see the floor and get it to the guys where they can do something with it.
Extremely accurate. Grabs, catches it, down low.
What's foul? Oh, wow.
Don't foul at all. You can't just
The help. Wow, the help is the foul. That's tough.
Tacks on the free
The
throw
help
for
is the foul.
three-point play. Payne inbounds the ball. Goes to the crossover. Skip pass, baseline.
He almost looks out of position. That's a big dude. I'm not going. That's a big dude to be at the 2, bro.
Payne with the shot. Hits
Shot,
the
boy.
jumper. He's got 2.
Treat him like Rondo.
Shoots it. Pushed long
Hell
by
no.
Gilchrist. Still a 2-point lead. Leads him with the pass. Knocks down the first one.
All right, so far so good, man. I'm not mad.
Gets the second to fall as
We're
well.
expecting a tough game, so.
They're going to double team him.
Oh yeah, that was not smart.
Payne ties him up, but the offense
That was not smart. We're gonna at least get, at minimum, we're gonna get possession back. So the next wrap up is on us, so we're gonna have ball top of the second half.
Inbounds the ball.
Wow.
Right wing. Passes it to the right. Brewington. Kicks it out to the wing. The tray was cashed in. That also
All right now.
They're now out in front by 3.
All right now.
Payne catches it down low.
Goaltend.
Goaltending. They'll give him the bucket.
All right, whoever that is, we gotta make an adjustment. All right, whoever that is, and I'm about to say, Jake, you have a defensive stopper icon next to you, next to your name on the roster. So
Opposing players must get
might be
chills
time to
down
lock
their
in.
spines when they step in and see all those banners.
as big as winning 11 championships. How about winning 88 games in a row? That's something that may never be repeated.
Al-Sayad launches one from beyond the arc.
That offensive rebound.
Try to do something about it.
He knew right where to be.
We got a desperation play coming from that side. Don't foul. Do not foul.
Knocked loose, but it's retrieved.
Turn.
Just missed it. No
It's good
free throw
defense.
opportunity, and he'll go to the line for 2. Knocks down the first one.
Just couldn't get a contest. Didn't want to jump to get the contest either.
He gets them both.
I thought that one was coming off. Don't want to gift them a contest.
Inbounds the ball. Bolton. has it right wing. Ball.
Got our first strip of the day. All right, they've been messing up his handle ever since he got hurt.
Back to the wing. Ball has it right wing. Only a few seconds left in the shot.
They've been messing up his handle ever since he got hurt, and I hate that. I hate that for us.
He can finesse in the layup when he needs to.
Oh yeah, no. What are you doing?
Through a big man. Brewington passes way down.
How? Out of a double, around a person bounce pass from down court.
Brewington.
Because and more people give them some nonsense where they pull up. Right on cue.
With a great offensive rebound there.
Outlet.
Hard to establish position.
But they're still
Come on, work with me, Herb. There we go. Work with me, Herb.
12-11. Just over 11 minutes left in the half.
There's no question what kind of defense.
Double dribble.
Minute.
Takes it up. The finger roll was flipped up and in.
I'll give that up. That's fine.
They now lead by one. 1-on-1.
Bro, you got to cut. You got to cut right there.
I'd love to see that.
It's too many dribble moves. Too many dribble moves.
Catches it. Right wing. Grabs. Feeds it to the left wing. Goes up, misses.
Got a little shift, went to the bucket. That's smart, bro. Smart move. These bigger games, you can see us losing losing energy a little bit faster during the bigger games. Bigger games, you could definitely notice the difference. When we make that sub, I probably will make the sub from the big screen instead of the quick screen that you can get in game. Just so I can make one small change. Yeah, they're not letting me dribble. So send it back.
Gets it on the free throw line.
His eyes lit up when he saw that shot go up.
Yeah.
When guys get that excited
Look at the dribble style. We going that way.
Gobbler gets the hell ball.
All of that side. No, we taking that. You can't dribble. That's all that means. And one. We should be going to the line. None of that on the floor stuff. They love to give that on the floor bullshit. I'll stay there.
Bolton on the inbound play. Channing.
That's so crazy.
Right around 10 minutes.
Again. That's tough, boy. These better teams. This is why we're here, though. This is why we're here. Try to get these bigger schools to go ahead and play us that way. By the time we get to the tournament, we're battle tested. We're battle tested, and we don't have to continue to rely on that MEAC tournament to be our way to get into the tournament. And then as we get better, teams in our conference get better if there's more than one team making it. Giving him that is tough, but we'll live with it. We'll get it right back. That's why we'll live with it.
And they're now behind by 2.
Wow.
Is tagged with the reach, and that's foul number 2 for him.
That's foul number 2, but we play platoon, so it really don't matter. Next dead ball, everybody's coming out anyway, so it's fine.
Gilchrist.
Way to fight through. He's coming across.
Has it on the strike.
It's the second and third passes. This game is something else when it comes to those, boy. Went for the home run. He's going to make the pass out. That's too much space. Too much space. Jump shot is crazy.
last basket on the mark by Payne. UCLA
Oh,
has had serious
they just look
problems with
taller.
their
It's like
interior
everybody looks like they're out of position because of how tall they are.
from their bench.
Coach Howland could be heard.
Over the hand is tough.
Each other in the paint. They've given up way too many points close to the basket.
I'm making too long of a pass. Look at that shit.
Clean it up. Look at him swat that thing away.
You keep running.
Leads him with the pass.
And one.
Snatched
Yo,
off
he.
the
Oh
defensive
man.
glass by Al-Sayad. Right around 8 minutes left in the half.
So why would you leave him? Why would you leave him? You're not being smart right now.
They're still up by 5. Right side.
Bro, keep running to the damn basket.
Al-Sayad gets the reach in.
Keep running to the basket. That's all I need you to do. Keep running.
Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
Oh, you can't come across the body like that. That is a textbook reach.
St.
All right, let's move.
Inbounds the ball. Passes to the left.
Oh yeah.
Ball takes a 3. Douglas keeps it alive on the offensive end. Bounces it to the right wing. Ball blocked.
It's quality closeout. Quality closeout.
But they're still behind.
It's a hell of a closeout. I can appreciate that.
Brings it up the floor.
Good defense.
Stand back. Catches it. Right wing. Feeds to the free throw line. Channing takes it up.
Yo, getting that off of that is just intense, bro. Bro, like I don't understand the angles, the angling. Why are my players running off to the side? We're not playing well. We have a lot of turnovers. We just had this last game. They have one turn to our 4. It's not gonna stand like that. You're not gonna be able to make it through the game playing like that. Not on somebody else's home floor where they can get momentum at the drop of a hat. You gotta play better. Gotta play better, bro. And you don't. And wow.
And it's gathered up by Grass. Under 7 minutes left in the half.
He's spinning through my players, bro. Just calm that down.
The right time yet again. Ball ties him up, but the offense will keep the ball as the arrow's in their favor.
It's all good. It's all good. Let them get hype. Bring it right back down.
Grass inbounds the ball.
That's we're getting a lot of, and that hypes them up to get the ball back. Is tough.
Channing takes it up. Good look by Carter.
That hypes them up to get the fucking ball back.
The student section sounds pretty excited for her.
Get to your spots, bro.
Listen to those kids. There's nothing like a college hoops atmosphere. Last week, was missed the ball. Nice move.
We're fine.
Last shot by Douglas.
He gets
Little
up
by little,
close
we'll be
and
fine.
personal and closes the deal.
Leaves no room for error and no room for anybody to do anything about it. Tosses it up. No good on the jumper by Stanback.
Run.
But they're still out in front by 7.
Stop slowing him down. He has 90 speed. Slowing him down so it's just not a free bucket is insane. But the game is a game, though. You gotta be able to just deal with that. I turn the player speed down to prevent how many times I could just get out and get that easy dunk.
Inbounds the ball.
Because it can happen.
Under 6 minutes
Happen very
left in the
easily.
half. Gets it top of the key.
It could just not be meant for you to score.
Stand back. Fires from the wing. It drops.
Held the deflection, but we just didn't get it.
By 7.
Move. Oh, yo, dude.
Passes it to the left side. Channing gets called for the reach, and that will be his second foul.
And those
of the game.
post-ups are going to be a way that you can draw
Back in the
fouls.
game after a short rest.
Be smart about it.
Douglas grabs, gets the reach in call.
About to say that could be a good way for you to draw fouls. Use it to your advantage. Naturally, they're gonna wanna reach when you post it up.
Knocks down the first
Way to hit, boy. I'm gonna bring it to 5. Nope.
Splits the free throws.
Whoa.
Over 5 minutes left in the half.
Nobody's looking alive for that deflection. It's tough. The awareness is not high enough for my players on the defensive side of the ball. Just yet, we gotta keep working.
It's tipped, but it's recovered by UCLA.
Off the deflection. Off the goddamn deflection. Off a great defense.
The defense was playing off him too much for him, and he
Bro, what in the world?
Beats it.
Oh, man.
Douglas has it on the elbow. Pass, left block.
Bro, what? Oh, my God. Yo, they're playing bad today.
Double-digit lead.
They're playing bad.
Stolen away by Riddick. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it.
Bro, what in the... We're just making mistake after mistake. Bro, what in the... Oh, my God. He saves the ball right to him?
Here comes the double team. Goes up. What a pretty assist in the play by Carbo.
Have we... I don't think we've called a time today.
36 to 25. St. Fort, nice little crossover. Ball knocks it
We haven't
down.
called a timeout, but we need one.
They make it a single-digit game. Stand back.
Thank you. Going to the line.
They're in the bonus here, so that'll be
We're overdue for a timeout.
You're never going to get away bumping the ball handler on the steal attempt. Too aggressive.
We're
That's
overdue.
good on the front end. He's off on the second.
What an offensive rebound. He's going on the
Bro,
glass
oh my.
at both
Two
ends.
layups. That's 5 seconds. That's 5 seconds. He's right there every step.
Smalls takes it up. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. And he makes the first. Brewing didn't sit for long, and he's coming back into the ball game. And he'll come away 1 of 2. Douglas inbounds the ball.
Oh, man.
The Hawks take their first time out of the game.
Defensively, we just look really bad right now. We're down 11. If we don't fix this before the end of the half, this will be our first deficit moving into the second half all season. So it would just be territory that we are familiar with in past seasons, but just not something that we've had to deal with so far this season. We'll see what happens.
Gets it, baseline. Douglas backs him down. The jumper was buried by ball. And they're now down by 9.
So we have to have a way to build, and I think that press will, they're pressing.
Brewington dishes to the right. Douglas gets called for the reach. They're in the penalty, so they'll head to the line for.
And of course, that's our 7th foul.
Important foul. They're in the penalty now.
Stand
Whoa.
back, goes up. It's good. Nice offensive rebound. They now lead.
And
by
you wanna go for the home run pass there.
Left wing. Passes to the wing. Behind the arc. The shot was knocked down.
You wanna go for it.
He's 1 for 4.
But you can't. You gotta stay disciplined.
2:32 left in the first half.
We're not getting any of the 50-50s right now, and that's fine. We're gonna get them eventually. We can't just miss out on them all game.
Stand back. Catches it. Right wing.
Get home. Everybody has to get back home.
Milton catches it. Left wing. Douglas grabs the rock.
We don't have to rush. I think that's why we're in the predicament we're in. We've been rushing. Bro, you have to find a spot on the court to go to. Can't just sit there and replay.
Dishes to the left. Corner. Ball takes the shot.
Y'all letting him heat up. Y'all letting him heat up in that corner.
Shooting 40%
So go ahead.
Downtown. Brewington. It's deflected.
Another deflection, bro. It's not a steal, though.
Gets it outright.
Goaltending. Of course it is.
Count the shot. Gilchrist got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor.
Let's stick to it.
Ball inbounds the ball.
If they keep giving it up, we'll take advantage of it.
Uses the crossover. Dishes outright. Clemens.
Back out.
Out left.
The key is to set that.
From downtown.
That's cap.
Reeled in by Milton. 106 left in the first half. He's doubled
That's
up.
nothing but an attempt to kill momentum.
By how wide open he was.
Ball. Tied him up and we're
He's not
going
shocked
the
by how.
other way.
What are you talking about?
Facing the defense.
He's not shocked by how wide open he is. He's just not hitting the shots, which is unfortunate. And then like he has, this is the part that I hate, where his confidence is horrible, energy is horrible. Like it's like, I guess, yo. If this is what we're doing, I guess. And they starting to get tired anyway.
Dishes it to the wing. Clement. Passes it to the right wing. Snatched.
That shot is flat.
The Bruins.
Shot has always been flat, though.
Wow, his mid-range game is generally solid.
He can't believe it, and I can't believe it. Ball. Nice little crossover.
Your bucket.
Smalls inbounds the ball.
Turn.
In the first half.
I need somebody to turn around. The fact that he was able to walk like that.
Bringing the double team.
Help. But be smart.
Feeds left wing. Smalls. Gilchrist from long range. Gets it to go. By 8. First half.
This game is something else, boy.
46-38.
This game is something else.
What do you think of the first
In his
half?
jersey.
If we don't see some improvement soon, this could be even further out of reach. They need to make some adjustments.
Tell me what y'all notice. The highest percentage of anybody shot against us all year.
Now it's time to show you our player
They have
of the
more
half.
threes, more free throws.
Is the guy for me, Vern. Look at this scoring display.
So
He hasn't been afraid to put it on the deck and take it to the 10 or pull up from deep and knock down the jumper. A fantastic display.
Tremendous effort.
These things
by
happen.
player of the half.
gotta stay calm. Try to make an adjustment. That way you could try to get a lead, build a lead, try to basically you gotta start working on the lead as soon as possible. For us, it's almost imperative that we come into the second half and kind of hit them in the mouth. We got defenders. You can see the hand symbols, and us not having ball here is interesting. I thought we got it back.
Milton inbounds it to start the second half. Gets it top of the key from the high post. Bounced off the front rim by Brewington. They've still got an 8-point lead.
Are you serious?
Ball feeds it to the right side.
Bro, are you serious?
Top of the key. Swings
Send
it
back,
to
send
the wing.
back, send back.
Doppler.
Okay, we can't do anything now.
Pass, baseline. Cage backs down. Bolton. Cage gets the board inside.
Cage didn't get that rebound.
Oh, that's not a board?
He knew right where to be.
Nope.
Still
Give us the ball back.
Gobbler forces the held ball. And the arrow pointing to the defense.
This is interesting.
Nice.
I think we just missed how many? We just missed 2.
Play to force
Missed a
the
3 and a layup. Bolton is not really a.
Gets it right wing. Crosses it over. Gobbler passes back to the high post. Bolton hands it off. Haynes throws it up. Can't get the jumper.
The amount of times that he gets an actual jump shot right there is just kind of infuriating. Let's turn it up a little bit, because for it to be at this level, we're not seeing it. So and then we can go back in and change it again, because it was giving us odd increments because we changed it on the other screen.
Second half to make a comeback. He went on to tell me that he didn't feel the need to up the defensive pressure in the second half. He told me he felt comfortable with how their defense played. It's his offense.
Make them pass across the court. Make them pass across the court.
Let's see if
Seconds.
From about 19 feet, Terrell.
That was a damn near goaltend.
That's his 7th rebound so far.
Unattractive miss right there.
And they just pack a lane. That's a goaltend, gang.
Layup by Payne. Al-Sayad.
We got to get something, bro. Right now, we look like ass.
Stolen away by Maryland Eastern Shore.
The intercept. What great reflexes.
Bro, somebody else has to come down the court.
Easily.
Out of bounds. Touch last by UCLA.
Somebody else has to do something, bro.
Skips it to the baseline. Payne has it right side. With the teardrop, finishes in close. 14
Gotta work on it.
The leading scorer. Milton fires it way up court.
What? Oh my God.
Slides in with a
Yo, I've never seen this team be able to make those passes. So to see the AI do it is sometimes can be unnerving.
Ball beats it to the right wing.
Bro, he can't hit a fucking shot.
He couldn't have asked for a better look there. That is an unusual miss from him.
And oh man.
Here's the double team.
All right, I can't stand for just a platoon right now. We gotta get a lead and gotta get it now. That's how I feel. Gotta get a lead, gotta get it now.
Ball tied him up and we're going the other way.
I think I tried to work with our threes. And when I say our threes, I try to work with our small forwards on their ability to shoot. And it's just to no avail.
Corner. Bold pass. And it's picked up
wow.
by UCLA. It's 2-on-1. Brewington takes it up. Hits it.
And
he's shooting 50% for the game. Maryland Eastern Shore is shooting itself in the foot with all the turnovers. Tracy has something for us.
Coach Jones, look downright.
This is one of the more frustrating games that I've ever played. We're shooting. They're shooting 61 against us. We're turning the ball over crazy. We're not hitting threes.
After that last turnover led to
this is one of those deflating games.
Bucket. He yelled 3 simple words at his guys on the floor. Protect the ball.
Thanks, Tracy. Backs him down. Shoots the 3.
So many reaches, though. So many damn reaches.
But they still trail by 7. The steal by Maryland Eastern Shore.
Oh, the quick hands before they even knew what hit them.
Make a bucket. Thank you, big bitch.
Last shot good by Payne. Al-Sayad inbounds the ball.
Hell no.
And it's scooped up the ball. He goes up for the Hail Mary, but it's extremely dangerous to toss it up like that, Bill.
As we saw, somebody will come down with it, but it isn't necessarily who you want.
Passes it to the left side. Ball
midi.
From 7
midi.
On the money. He's got 19. They're going to double team him.
How?
Al-Sayad has it. High post. Milton.
Everybody settle. Don't reach. Don't reach.
The Hawks can tie it with a 3. Left wing. Gobler. Ball lets it go. We're
shot.
Tied up. It's now all knotted up. Picked off by Payne, and that'll be his.
And I hate that I want there to be an option to cancel the play that we're trying to call. I don't want to have to go to the start menu just to cancel the play. That's why I just went to start. If anybody wants to know why did I just go to start just now just to cancel that play? Right back in it, keep fighting, keep yourself calm, all the good stuff.
Gets the second to fall as well. Gilchrist inbounds the ball. Stolen away by Payne. He gets
I'm about to say, y'all pressing us, we press y'all right back. You mean? We got a little bit of momentum. We can fall back a little bit. Matter of fact, because I took it off as it used to be a play call, but we used it for something else. We needed that spot, so seemed like an appropriate time for the time. Both sides need it. Both sides definitely need it. Look at our quick stats to see what's what. We want to start bringing that percentage down. And I'm going to look at the subs just to see what we're looking at. 87. Oh, everybody's still doing well. I'm going to take Herb out, though. We need a better person on the ball. And I'm actually going to do something a little unconventional here. Just a different look. Just a different look.
Gilchrist inbounds the ball. UCLA may have made some changes just now. Tracy Wolfson has something for us from near their bench.
The Bruins
just had a little meeting of the minds among the coaching staff, Vern. A lot of yelling about being too deliberate on offense, taking too long to get shots off. I sense, Vern, we're going to see a much faster pace from here on out.
A little something different that time. He's not usually a high-flying act.
But if no one's going to challenge him, look out below.
Bounces it to the wing. Gilchrist gets it right wing. The last shot missed from three-point range. It's one-on-one.
They've got to put an end to this run before this lead gets out of reach.
Bounce pass out left. Ball. Connects.
Stupid shot, boy.
And just haven't looked back.
And yeah, he just played his way back into the starting lineup.
Catches it right wing.
I don't care how much better Keon is than him on paper for that team. He's the better person to have starting.
St. Fort dumps it down low.
He's the better person to have starting. So Keon, hate to do it to you, kid.
The Bruins will take a timeout.
I know you're a junior, but you'll be coming off the bench from now on. Maybe and you never know, he might be better with that second team not having to split up buckets with everybody else. Because LF started coming off the bench, and then next thing you know, numbers just shot up. So take that inside position, because inside position right there is necessary. I didn't jump. It's quiet as fuck in here.
Douglas goes up, slams home a huge dunk, and they now go up by 9. Beats it to the wing.
The game is starting to do it. You have to beat the game at this point. And one. You have to beat the game at this point. The game is going to start trying to give them buckets.
Coach Howland may have to deal with some chemistry issues after those substitutions, because that gives him a pretty inexperienced lineup out there.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play.
What am I thinking? I jumped.
Malaman.
Yeah, I jumped.
Misses the long one. The Hawks with a chance for a double-digit lead.
Nice work by the big fella to get that rebound.
That's a power forward. And y'all made him shoot a jumper, bro. Turn around. Lock that up. Now let's really think about this sub that we about to put on the floor. Because now we said we go with starters. Starters is not going to be able to work, so we're going to change him out because he needs a break. He can come back on the court. He needs a break. We can do it like that.
St. Fort gets the tie-up, but the offense is going to keep it with the possession arrow pointed their way.
Oh, whoa.
Smalls inbounds the ball. Gets it on the free throw line.
What's foul? Oh, I was about this. Boy, I don't agree with that call either. I disagree with the missing, letting us get a rebound, but I thought they called goaltending. And I showed y'all goaltending earlier. That definitely wasn't one.
Tracy Wolfson has something for us from near their bench.
The Hawks
Just had an impromptu
Huh?
coaches meeting, Vern. They were talking in the huddle about how they were rushing their shots and trying to get into
So
a
now we
track
capping.
meet.
Now we capping
Coach
with the
told
blocks,
guys,
man.
work the ball around and use the shot clock. So look for them to slow things down a bit, Vern.
Left wing. Stand back. Takes it up. The two-handed.
Forcing him to that corner.
He's 3 for 5 for the
He
game.
towed the line out the corner.
Clemens dumps it off.
Yeah, nah.
Douglas backs in. The steal by UCLA.
So now we got a doubles.
Well, the game just slows down for him to the point he
Dumbass.
sees things that others don't.
Clemens.
We in the man defense. We'll go right back to him. Go right back to him. See,
Dumps it inside. Grabs.
that's
Down
cat.
inside.
Grabs did a good job to grab that
Oh, yeah.
rebound.
Too many
Perfect
moves.
Position that time.
Game didn't let us lock on. It's all good.
Stand back. They're still down 8. Leads him in.
Ooh, good jump.
By Melleman.
Nope.
Wonderful job
Nope.
of denying the basketball that time. Great pick.
Grabs. Catches it on the low block.
Give me that.
Off target on the last layup. Clemens passes it up court. He must have thought
What?
someone was rotating
On
over
an
the
alley-oop
floor.
attempt?
You can't lose concentration even for a second.
Got ahead. And one. That's tough. And like on a oop attempt.
He can't get the first. The Bruins putting
And now we got to deal with a free throw for him like this. You need one, Key. Come on, boy. 3 possession game.
good on
There we go.
number 2. Grabs. Inbounds the ball.
Step.
From downtown.
Backed up.
Snatched inside by Alcyon.
That's what I call a little
Come down.
intimidation.
Didn't go up strong enough.
You don't have to rush.
Saw the result. Skip pass. Left side. Backs him down.
That's a midi,
Ball
Jake.
Fires.
Jake.
Hit the open shot. They still have a 7-point lead. Stolen by Clemens.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Douglas has it left side. Bolton hands it off. Haynes dishes to the paint from 18 feet away. All net on the shot by Clemens. They lead 68-59.
Coming through.
Right side.
Nothing. To the line. Forcing him to the baseline. And once again, they told the line. You gotta live with it, bro.
4 minutes left in the second half. Clemens, the crossover.
The take.
He makes the first.
gotta take a deep breath like I'm actually taking the free throws.
He's off on the second.
Hey, let me stop playing before we mess around and give the game up.
Passes to the free throw line. Smalls goes up. Thanks.
No block. Hey, cut this type of shit out. That ball is there to be That ball is there to be blocked. And it's the animation that's probably one of the more blockable animations on the game. But we live with it.
80% for the game. Maryland Eastern Shore is showing us a little bit of a different look, it would seem. And Tracy Wolfson has a report on just
I was
that.
dumb. He stepped up a little bit too high.
Hawks.
I was gonna call a timeout right there. Whoa.
One of the
Just hit
players
the mic. My
yelled,
bad, fellas.
Why are we rushing our shots so much, guys? A point coach reiterated.
Ladies,
He told
fellas,
them,
whoever.
Slow things down.
They,
and
them.
chew up the shot clock on every possession.
Tough.
Last basket was made by Alcyon. Just over 3 minutes left in the second half.
Both teams have been absolutely on fire. How can you not love this kind
Key,
of action?
please.
Dropped in by
Yes.
Bolton. They push the
Yes.
lead to 9.
Yes.
Lobs it to the right side. Deflects the
Oh, good
pass.
defense.
Small gets it out left. Dumps it to the paint. Grabs, hits the layup.
As long as we didn't give up a 3, because that was just a bunch of bullshit.
And he leads both teams in that category. Leads him with the pass. Laid up
Well,
and
good
in.
bucket. Way to get yourself there.
By 9. Stolen.
Give me that.
The intercept. What great
Give me that.
defenses. He pounced
Yes,
in and
sir.
picked that one off easily.
Fall back. Everybody fall back.
Inbounds the ball.
Give us some time to get everybody settled. He looking for a three. A three is coming soon. Please don't worry. MOP is not
With
playing.
plenty of space.
Them shots are gonna start falling.
14 points, and he's his
Do not be
10th
deceived.
scorer. 2:06 left in the game. Gets it out left.
2 minutes. We can go slow. Nope. Back out. We can go slow. We don't have to rush. Got a 9-point lead. Make him step up. Let's say do something bogus.
Skips it to the elbow. Payne from the free throw line.
It's a good shot, boy.
He's got 26. Another steal. The D was really waiting for him there.
Let's go, Herb.
Do it. Keep the heat on.
Let's go,
Wait for
Herb.
the misstep and then capitalize.
It cancel play.
Gilchrist hits the jumper. But there's
Got a
no
softened
blocking
jump
it.
on that one, so it's all good. But we have the lead, so the way that they let him.
Swings it to the right wing. Douglas.
Oh,
has it
good
on the
pass.
inside. Flipped up
Good
and
pass.
layup. Grabs, inbounds the ball.
Great job to hang on to the lead. They're doing it all out there.
Unloads. Hold down
It's about that time, boy. See, look, it's about that time.
He's not afraid to be
How you get fouled by Douglas? Douglas behind him.
knocks down the first one.
They got it, man. Boat. A lot of our guys didn't play today. A lot of our guys didn't play. A lot of our guys didn't play, so expect them to be mad at coach. But we had to lock in and win. So hey, be mad at coach all you want.
He gets them both.
I need an assistant. I need an assistant coach in the chat. I need an assistant coach in the chat, man. You can say where you at.
The Hawks have this game pretty much in the bag. 8-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That last shot from 19 feet made by St. Fort.
I think this game is at a return.
He has 3 points.
There's just not enough time left for a comeback.
That last
Our leading
basket
scorer has
by
3
Miles
points.
Around. St. Fort.
The game is over.
Gobbler dishes it to the stripe.
Oh,
Left side.
he can't shoot that fast?
Passes it to the high post. St. Fort goes up. Drops it
He
from
can't
three.
shoot
They
a
should
quick
hold
shot
on to the
there.
lead, Vern. If they
I gotta
play
go through the
smart,
full
they can
form.
Walk away with the win.
Lets it go. Got it off with time to spare, but the
Hey,
buzzer
man,
beater was
look.
missed by Al-Sayad. And that's all for this one. Maryland Eastern Shore defeats the Bruins 88-75. Let's see who we have as our player of the game.
Once you make it through the fire with this team, you're fine. That's what I think. Once you make it through the fire with them, and by through the fire, I mean like that first season.
Now let's go back to Greg Gilbert.
Once you make it through the fire, dog, it's over with.
Thanks, Vern.
It's over with. Now, this is the best shooting percentage we've seen from an opponent all year. This is the one time. This is probably the first or second time. It may be the one time that it happened. It may be the first or second that we've had a team be better than us on paper when it came to the in-game performance. You probably saw this for this game. You probably saw it for the Duke game as well. When we're playing against these better teams, it can get a little shaky. We had too many turnovers. That's the one thing I don't like. We had 10 turnovers. I'm not really a fan. But we had 21 assists to their 16, which I can appreciate. We got out-rebounded. a lot more makes today. You only see 23 rebounds as the higher total of rebounds. 12 steals is not outrageous. It's actually below the NCAA average. We both shot in the 70s for free throws. We shot way more free throws today, which I can appreciate. We forced our way to the basket. That's 62.5% though. I like that. We did what was necessary. We hit open shots. We changed some of our lineups up a little bit. We put Cardi in with the starting team, and he actually earned his starting role back after this game. You got 9 and 11 from Brewington. Their starting point guard. You got 16 from Gilchrist, 15 from Al Sayad, 11 from Grafs, 9 and 4 from Smalls. I really can't think of anybody else. I know Chase Standback had a couple good plays, but that was about it for their team. Well-fought game. Definitely made us work for it. I'll say that. It made us work for it for sure. Another game, no points. For my boy Judd, man. Hey, I'm torturing him, son. I'm killing his numbers. But he's on his way out, man. So I think I got to be more aware at certain times. I always say they'll get their stats on the back end. When they start playing the MEAC schedule, they'll get their points at that time because they'll overmatch those guys. But 28 points from Herbert Payne, 11 and 8 from Denoris Douglas, 6 and 10 from Wally Cage, only 5 points from LF St. Fort, but our second leading scorer for the game, Cardi, put him in with the first team. He got right to work, so he definitely earned his starting spot back, and we're going to go take care of that right now. Right before this next game, and if I'm being honest, I don't know if we're playing that game or not. I mean, like in terms of right now. Now, roles. This is going to look a little unorthodox. Boat, we're going to switch out to. Yeah. We're going to go with our starting lineup. Only change here is going to be Bolt. You're going to be the bench player now. And it only makes sense. Yeah, like he's technically by stats, he's a defensive stopper. So we want him with the starting group. But yeah. And hold on, where's my autosave is on, but I made a change. Usually when you make a change to a lineup, they'll autosave, but I guess not today. Hey, nah, say that. Definitely a comeback dub. But that's for sure though. About to say, man, this team can fight, man. You put them in the right scenarios, they can fight, bro. I can appreciate that about this team. A lot of other times, you get down in the game, it get wicked. And we're gonna talk to him at some point in the season. He's a walk-on. Like we would appreciate him being there, but if he's not on the team, it's not the end of the world, bro. He wants to stay close to home. We're not that far away. I know it says national. We're not that far away. You're a 2-hour flight. I think I was always going to Chicago when my lady lived there. So that's like a 2-hour and 30-minute flight, bro. It's not that bad. We'll give you unlimited plane tickets on Spirit, Frontier, something like that. You'll be able to get home, bro. You'll be fine. We're going to make sure that we do our emails. I believe they make a difference. You just saw him go up 1 percentage point, giving you nothing. And this is the end of the week. So, hey, he's at 100. He should be committing. Did we do our development? All right, we're good. We don't have nothing else to do for the week. And then we got this game coming up in the following week. The recruit signing period has ended and he did not sign. So, I guess the lesson or takeaway from this can be, if you are in a situation like we were in, where there's a spot, because that's also the thing, we don't have a spot for him. Like, it will wind up causing a bigger problem. It'll wind up pushing Bolton and Cardi out of their spots. They're both unhappy, and now we got to pep talk them throughout the rest of the season or try to find space. I think for me, it's better for me to have 10 players. 10 10 players, 1 red shirt or 2 red shirts. Just because it's almost impossible to get everybody what they want. But if we had a spot open, the fight to get AW still would be, we could have really made something happen. But I know what we can make happen right now. We can make this College Hoops Tonight happen, and we're going to make it happen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everyone, to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel with Clark Kellogg. Just ahead on College Hoops Tonight, we'll show you which program was able to land a big-time recruit this week, as well as take a look at all the exciting games of the week. But let's start off with who we selected for our NCAA Player of the Week.
Jefferson is a favorite to win this award every week, Greg, and he gets it this week. If there is anyone who doesn't consider him one of the best players in the country, just take a look at his last few performances.
There's news off the court as well as on at this time of the year, as the top high school players in the country are signing their letters of intent. The signing of one player made an especially big splash. The Aggies of Texas A&M have to be considered the big winners in the recruiting wars this week. They brought in a young man whose talent is undeniable.
Johnson probably has the talent to go straight to the pros, but I'm really happy he chose to go to college, and I know everyone on that campus is thrilled as well. He's an absolutely sensational player, Greg. I really believe that he is one of those guys who will immediately take his game to another level when surrounded by better players, because he does everything well. He has no weakness. As a top 10 team, they have plenty of players to complement him. It's going to be a tremendous fit.
There was no shortage of excitement on the court in the past few days, so let's take a look at our games of the week. We had a pair of top 25 teams in an old-fashioned grudge match. Michigan State beat Ole Miss.
The posters love games like this. It makes their job easy. When you've got 2 ranked teams like this going up against each other, you can just sit back and see who should go up and who should move down. Michigan State
really pounded the glass with tenacity this game, and it paid off for them. They boxed out well and made sure that they didn't give up any second chance opportunities.
That's always an area that can really be an indicator of a team's performance, and the rebounding numbers told the tale in this one.
Although this next contest seemed predictable enough, one of the best teams in the country suffered a severe shock to the system. Drake did away with West Virginia.
No one could have predicted this outcome, Greg. West Virginia is going to lose their spot at the top of the poll for sure after this loss. Johnston had the hot hand on the winning side. His 17 points led the team. Watching him basically put his teammates on his back and single-handedly carry them to the victory in a big game situation like this was stupendous.
That's our show, everyone. For all of us here at the 2K Sports Studios, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer.
All right, we had to let College Hoops Tonight do their thing. All right, so we've had 3 games pass, and we have played 2 IRL. Hold on for a second. All right, so bet. We have played 2 games today. And then we have Illinois right at the top of next week. So there's really nothing we could do. We can move to the next weekend. We're already starting to see positive effects of our training and condition. Let me make sure that we have something there for that next week, because we need to also screenshot, and that'll probably be my little project while I'm away from the game, because this week ends the 12th, so they have training up to right here. So we need to also do that for the next 8 weeks. We can go ahead and sit here and actually do that right now. But as far as in game, I think that we're more than likely done for the day in that regard in terms of in game stuff. We are the number 12 team in the country right now. So let's go ahead and make make our requisite changes. We're 7-0. We'll rank number 12 in the country. I'll make that a little quick change. And we're seeing some better, I won't say better records for real, but I would like to see the conference improve. That's why I'm such a big advocate of, and once you improve your team, I don't play the conference tournament anymore. I'll just sim it. That way, if we happen to win the conference tournament just because we're better than other people, then so be it. But if we wound up being in a situation where somebody beats us, then we wind up having two teams. I want to add large bid. I don't want to have to continuously depend on that MEAC bid. But we're gonna do just maintenance stuff for right now. Like I said, we played our in-game, our actual in-game performances. We've had those for the day. I think across this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, I think it's been roughly, this is an estimate, roughly 20 hours of footage. Now, if you need to watch something, there's more than enough stuff to watch. Not gonna be, more than likely not gonna be up here tomorrow. Not gonna be up here Saturday. I'm not planning on it. Sunday, I don't know. Like right now, we're really just playing it by ear. We jump up here. Whoever's up here is up here. We do our thing. But once school starts again, it's gonna get wicked. When school starts again, it's gonna get wicked. But best overall player still, Herbert Payne. Best freshman is gonna be, what's his first name? Morris Clemens. It's gonna be Morris Clemens. Best shooter is gonna be this transfer that's at A&T. Best playmaker is a red shirt. Hey, shout out to my guy, man. Saved me some time, dog. 24 and a half hours is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Best pro prospect is gonna be Herbert Payne, and best defender, which is actually surprising, is gonna be Herb as well. Looking at the leaders, we're probably not gonna be on any of these lists anymore, except for probably steals. We might get steals and assists, maybe. The stats are gonna be weird. Like, and it's like I reach a point where I'm like, do I want to get awards, or do I want to have the best team? Because it's like I could get individual awards by like keeping my roster at 10 and like limiting who plays. I can keep my roster at 10 and play 8. Or I could have the best team overall, have bodies just in case somebody get hurt, and we just compete for the natty every year. You know what I'm saying? So it hurts not to see nobody. Nah, that's a fact, but 24 and a half is crazy. Jesus, that's crazy. I'm about to say, and taking Friday off is funny. But Tanel, whoever that is, he's going to be the leader in for points, 17 points a game, which is not too far off from our point leader. Leader in rebounds is going to be 10. 2.7 is for Herbert Payne. That's our press. And it's going to be, I thought it would be Paul Davis, and I was right. I don't know why I know his name. I have no idea why. But let's look at our own player stats right quick. 16.7 a game from Herbert Payne. He's the most consistent. These rebounds are going to be wacky all year. These two dudes are like, I have to learn how to stagger it. Like, I may have to even set a timer. I may have to like have like a hard stop, like, because right now it's been like 15 and 15. Each person is getting about 15 minutes. Like if you look, you see 13.3, 17.3. They're getting roughly the same amount of minutes. I think if I can play the starters until, let's see how I can do this. Because right now it's 15 and 15. Maybe I could do 20 and 10. And then the Sims will balance it out. So we could do 20 minutes a game for the starters, 10 minutes a game for the bench, and then let the Sims for the MEAC schedule, let them do their own thing. But yeah, as it stands, this is to me, this is balance. It's balance, man. I ain't really mad at it. But we're gonna move to the next week. We're gonna move to the next week, and then we're gonna start fixing the training conditioning for everybody else. They were ranked, but I don't know what happened. They were definitely ranked. I think when we at the top of the season, I think they that's the reason why I picked them. Honestly, I tried to find teams that were available that were ranked. If you wanna see who's going to be ranked in the next season, you can see it on the schedule screen when you're scheduling for the next year. You can go through your options and you can. I'm playing on Xbox 360, so I can hit the right stick, and it'll just pop up the whole team, so you can just like cycle through the entire conference and just see who's ranked and who's not. That way you can set yourself up for success as early as possible. My game froze to the room guy. Hey man, look. I had to put this joint on the floor. At one point in time, I had it. I think I had it facing the wall, so the fan had no space, bro. I think one time I played, this whole thing shut off. I didn't even know it. The whole situation shut off. I don't know if it was like the bit rate situation or if it was the game. Whole thing shut off. It's crazy. This is before I started streaming though. This is before I started like making videos and whatnot. But it's been a blessing to not have it happen since I've been doing this though. Let's go ahead and get these coaches' cards though. That's what I said I wanted to get. So let me move to the next joint and let's get working. And I think I have this. Did I send to this week? We did send to this week, and we want to handle all of our player development right now. We can go back. I'm about to say quick little stream today. We can start our little wind down period. I'm saying I guess you can get one. Oh nah. I'm about to say a sub might throw that joint all out of whack. Make sure I don't got too many programs open at one time. One, two. Now we're just trying to find out who can improve where. But Herb is a damn near NBA draft pick at this point. Like second round Pro Buzz already is pretty solid. So we're not really worried about him. That rebounding can definitely improve. Rebounding can improve there. His defense needs to improve, but I want him to be a better scorer. I wish we could really like make a substantial change to his stand and dunk. What you mean? I'm gonna try my phone in portrait mode with my screen. Hopefully it comes out like yours. Hey man, look, I had to buckle down and get a game. I had to, like, this whole situation was just like an idea, right? When it was time for me to go to school, I wasn't sure what kind of situation I would. I didn't know if I wanted a laptop first or a PC. I just thought a PC would be smart. I can game from it. Wound up finding like a joint at Micro Center. Got that. had like a random webcam sitting around, started using that joint, figured out the best way I can hook the settings up until I could buy something different. This really was just like an idea. I'm not gonna hold you. And I just got lucky. But I can say that YouTube has definitely been a big help in terms of like me finding different little things to make the channel look a little bit better while I'm up here playing. All right, but let's get to work. All right, training, conditioning. All right, we just kind of sit here and working through everything. And I hope y'all can't hear all the mouse clicking in the background whenever I'm doing all of that. Shooting again. Nah, I went too far. And we'll go to week 16. I try to go 8 weeks at a time just so I can see if any changes need to be made or if I'm putting my players in a bad position with the training that I got them going through. All right, let's move on to Cardi. And I'd be forgetting how important this part is. I think up until me doing this, I just forgot. Yeah, man, it's like that's the crazy part about anything that we're trying to do, man. It's the reason why I pointed out the whole idea thing. And it's so funny that we really just all sit and have our own ideas and we just bring it to fruition. You know what I'm saying? It really just was an idea, yo. I really was just sitting here like, man, I could tell the whole story while I actually sit here and do this instead of just being quiet. There's a dude named Chase Money. I think he has a channel X Chase Money and X Chase Money 2. It's the whole reason why I started doing this whole thing. I was watching him one day and was like, bro, that looks wild fun. Started doing it. And the stuff just started working out. And it's funny to me, man. When I started doing this, when I started doing like the stream thing, when I started making videos, I would have like 1, 2, like maybe like 15 views or so. So to be up here live, and maybe it's not as many people talking in the chat. I think some people prefer to just watch and not interact. But the fact that people just come up here and watch is crazy, man. Shit is still bugged out to me. But like I said, man, thoughts become things, man. It's crazy. So I'm hoping that whatever you trying to do, however you trying to do it, I hope that it works. And if it doesn't work, I hope that you can make it work until you can figure out another way to make, like, basically you find something to just sustain you so that you can build until you can get a little bit of a more favorable, goddamn. Cannot wait to get these damn braces off. A more favorable situation. We're gonna keep that balanced. I love saying forward. Awareness and skills. Okay. It's week 17. All right, Douglas, you up next, my boy. But nah, this has been quite an experience, bro. We're starting to kind of even out for the day. Most people are probably breaking out because I'm sure you can tell I'm about to be out myself. this has been a hell of a journey. From just having an idea to doing this and it actually working for the time being. I would love for a new game to come out, which is another reason why I started here. This is one of my favorite games. It's a fact. Funny thing is, I watch sometimes I swear, until you interact with other people, you kind of just, you don't know. Like, we live the same lives from other sides of the country, and it's the funniest thing in the world to me, son. I used to watch TD Barrett too, dog. The funny thing is, I think I used to watch like his playthrough joints. Man. Like, I started watching him. I don't know what playthrough it was. I want to say it was like some kind of, was it Mafia? I think one of the first videos I saw him had to be like either like one of his sports theme joints, or it had to be Mafia, bro. It had to be something with a playthrough. It might have been Mafia. That's the first time Mafia 3 was the first time I saw him do anything. And I still need to play that too, by the way. Coming soon to a channel near you. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. Hey, yo, we both do music. Oh, I'll say I did music. That time is over. I'm about to retire. I'm about to say, man, now with this whole school situation working out, finishing up this doctorate program, man, I'm done until at least the end of that. And I'm about to say, you from the West Coast, so like what? Like, I will not lie to you. New York is cool for music. I think living in Atlanta or living on the West Coast is better for music, right? Living in like LA, Atlanta is probably better. Living in New York for trying to do music is a headache. Like, living on the East Coast, we don't really got it no more like that, man. So it's just crazy, man. You sit up here, you watch people. And the wild thing is, like, I don't want to say they're not particularly special, but it's like you could do anything that somebody else could do. They learn how to do it. So that's what I would encourage anybody up here watching at any point to, just try the shit. Just try it, bro. Anybody that's watching, man, you get to this part of the video, just try it. Whatever you thinking, whatever idea you got, just try it. I thought about going back to school, try to get my doctorate. It happened. I almost talked myself out of it too. My friends would tell you. Like, almost tried to talk myself out of it. And now it's been nothing but success, man. So why are these off? Why the fuck would he be dribbling? Yeah, these are weird. Like, that's crazy. Looking at this, like, why is this stuff off by one? It's almost like they gave him the guard stuff. All right, what we got for Hassan? Skills and shooting. He should be ready to work by the time next year get here. Hey, nah, look, man. Oh, nah, so look, with Mafia, this is the thing. And I've watched enough of the content to kind of see. Like, I think I watched like 2 or 3 videos of his, and that was like basically my introduction to TD Barrett. But that game is incredibly repetitive. Mafia 3, that is. I can't speak to the other ones. It was been so long since I played the other ones. But as far as Mafia 3, that joint is repetitive. But it's a solid game, though. The storyline is fire. The gameplay needs some work. The gameplay needs the gameplay definitely needs like a little GTA added to it. Where you can kind of like, because if, say for instance, if that was just like an open world game, like just, you could do whatever you want in that location, fire location. I think that's the only game I can think of that's in New Orleans. Like, fire location, the concept is dope, time period is dope. Funny enough, games like that, soundtracks are fire. Like some of the music that I started listening to on my own, like I come from like a church family, right? My first time picking my own music is playing GTA. So games like that, Mafia with these great soundtracks, it's amazing, bro. I play piano, turn that into money and beats. Hey man, look, that's usually how I start, bro. That's usually how I start, man. But yo, we've had a good day today, man. I don't have any complaints. Hope that you guys have enjoyed it, man. Hey man, I appreciate that, dog. That's a fact. And I appreciate you pulling up, man. You always come with positive energy. Won't never be on no negative shit. Always trying to help me out. So I appreciate that, dog. But about to wrap this up. Until the next time, man, you guys be cool. You got a bunch of content to watch. It's gonna be in the playlist. Check the playlist out. Over the next couple of days, you guys will see some changes. You'll see the logo should be changed for the profile picture. We're gonna work on a lot of these. We're gonna change out a lot of the thumbnails. That ChatGPT stuff. I used it because I needed quick stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you, but we kind of figured out a way to kind of manipulate it into a way that we prefer to have like a little template and do it that way. So we're gonna make some changes with some of the thumbnails. We're gonna go through all the videos, make sure all the tags, chapters, all that stuff is right. And we should be back. If not gonna hold you. If not, Sunday we'll be back. Monday, Tuesday, for sure. Without a doubt, we'll be back Monday and Tuesday. And I can say ahead of time, Monday and Tuesday, like whatever the next stream is, I'll make sure we have enough time to make it through 3 games. So we'll have this Illinois game, Maryland, and then we'll have Ohio State. And then for the next stream after that, we'll have probably Michigan State and Baylor. We'll sim through all of this, sim through the MEAC, because like I said, I want to give them a chance to try to give us 2 bids. I want another team to get better while we're also getting better. And then we'll start making our way towards the NCAA tournament within these next 2 or 3 streams, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Till the next time, you guys be kind to yourselves, be good to yourselves, man. Do something else today that makes you feel good, man. Life is hard. Like my man said, none of this shit is easy. Life ain't easy. Playing this game ain't even easy all the time. But we gotta go do it, man. Gotta go do it. We here for a reason. Find out what your reason is. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I'm out, man.